Okay, you guys should be able to fucking hear me now. Sorry, I don't know why Streamlabs is being so fucking stupid today. I was literally supposed to be live at 7:30, but then my camera link wasn't working. So then I had to like set that up and like I don't even know. Ugh, I'm so sorry, guys. I literally thought it was because my mic was turned down that you guys couldn't hear me. I guess I should have checked the sound to make sure. Sorry, I'm trying to freaking brush my hair right now. Because I got out the shower like an hour ago or something. Oh. My neck is like so fucked. Also, give me a second. I'm gonna cancel my fucking Fortnite crew. Because I've had it for so long. It's not even funny. Like, I do not need a fucking Fortnite crew. I do not need Fortnite crew. Holy shit. Like, what a waste of fucking money. Chat. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I just canceled it. I don't know why I had to change my screen for that. I just felt like I should, you guys. Okay. We're gonna fucking fix the camera here. This is what the fuck is going on with that. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. What's up, everybody? You need it? Don't do it. I don't need fucking Fortnite crew. Ew. Should I go live on fucking TikTok? Low-key, I'm gonna. Because, well, because maybe they'll donate. That's like the only reason. Okay. Let's go on. It's such a cool photo shoot. Okay, anyways. Sorry, you guys. Let me go on TikTok.
What is it?
Let's go on TikTok. I have to edit this video actually really quick on my TikTok. Like, fuck. I have to freaking... Have I been? I've been good. I went to like a concert thing yesterday. And I met Keanu Reeves for a little bit. I mean, not really. Because honestly, I didn't even like speak to them, bruh. Because like, it was really quick and I wasn't trying to like... Bro, I don't fucking know. Like, every time I go to the meet and greets with Keanu Reeves, because my mom, like, is in love with Keanu Reeves, literally, like, this is the second time I've seen this lady. She's, like, fucking obsessed with this man, and she has a necklace with Keanu Reeves' face on it. But it's, like, the pendant's, like, this big, bro. It's, like, crazy. And she had it on this time. I was like, what in the shit? I don't fucking know. It was insane, so saw that. It's kind of crazy. But she was in my group because I was trying to be last because I wanted to talk to them a bit, but of course she had the same fucking idea as me. She was like, I need as much time with this man as possible. But I wanted to ask them to take a picture with my stuffed animal, like the band, because his band's name is Dogstar, with him and his buddies from like the 90s. And then they stopped being a band, and then they have started being a band again. So Anyways, they took a picture with they took a group picture with it because I feel like it would have been weird to just have like Keanu Reeves hold it because it was like the meet and greet for the band. And I felt kind of bad because I literally didn't talk to any of them because, well, first of all, because the people behind me were like rushing me to like go, and I was like, I just felt rushed, so it was just like I really didn't say anything. But I got my picture, so with my stuffed animal, so I should be getting that soon. Like they'll upload it because I thought it would be funny if like there was a picture with Keanu Reeves and my favorite stuffed animal. And it's the same fucking picture. So, bro, they probably thought I was like special needs or something. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Not that there's anything wrong with being special needs, but like, they probably, like, I don't know. Okay, where the fuck is my shit? Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry if you can hear my fucking cousin being loud as shit. I can't get the fucking thumbnail right. Okay, I need to delete the captions. I don't want captions in this. Is there just a way to remove all captions on TikTok? Oh my god, they literally need to be quiet. Can they shut the fuck up? I think it's pretty cool you got to meet Keanu Reeves. Yeah, it was cool, even though I literally didn't say anything. Like, I literally said nothing. I didn't even shake his hand, guys. Like, I only shook Rob's hand. He's the drummer. So, yeah. I don't know. Well, also because my mom got the band, like, bracelets, like, from fucking Amazon. And so she gave me the task of giving it to them all. So I was kind of focused on just like giving them the bracelets and not being fucking weird about it. So I don't know. Pop Tangled Collection. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I'm trying to post this TikTok. Okay, there we go. I posted it. Alright, so I am gonna play some Fortnite now. I probably should get my headset because my Hello Kitty just like gagged my chair. My Hello Kitty rug. Sorry, that made it sound like I was talking about something else. I meant my Hello Kitty rug. Like, just like almost made me fall back. Okay. So, I have like a week to finish the fucking battle pass on Fortnite. So, wait, let me... Okay. Okay. I'm turning my mic up a bit now. A little bit. I kind of want to change the angle of my mic, like this, maybe. Like this, huh? Something like this. Don't people, they put it like... How do they put it in front of their face and not make it look weird? I feel like this is... That's like so close. Should it be like this? Like this? Okay, whatever. I don't really care. How do I fix my... There we go. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Sorry guys, wait. Okay. What should I play? Should I play Tycoon? I kind of want to. Or should I just play normal 0 build? Bro, my video is taking forever to upload right now. Am I not on Wi-Fi or something? I am on my Wi-Fi. Gosh. Wait, how did she meet Keanu Reeves? I went to his band's like VIP thing, and he is the bass player of his band, Dogstar. And the band did a meet and greet, so I technically met him there, but honestly, I don't even, like, it does slightly bother me that I didn't say anything to them. Like, I actually did not say anything to Keanu Reeves or the singer Brett. I literally, and then when Rob, who is the, I'm forgetting the word, the drummer, he introduced himself. He was like, hello, I'm Rob, and then I shook his hand, and he's like, I'm Rob, the drummer. I think he was anticipating me to introduce myself, and I don't know, I just froze, and I didn't, because I wasn't realizing, like, I was supposed to introduce myself back. I'm not even gonna lie, I think I did that the first time I did a meet and greet, too, so, but, like, really, does it really matter that I didn't introduce my name to any of them? I mean, the Rob, okay, Rob, that was pretty bad, because he actually was introducing himself to me, and I just, honestly, I was so focused on giving them the bracelets. My mom got them bracelets, and I was giving, I don't fucking know. But anyways, they took a picture of my bear, which was hard to do because you don't get individual pictures. It's not like Comic-Con or whatever. Like, it's not individual pictures with the band, because first of all, that'd take forever because people are so particular about their pictures, and like, they'll be like, can we retake it, blah, blah. Like, that would just take fucking hours, so I get it. But it will be like a group, so it'll be like 4 people will go, and then the next 4 will go and take a picture, then the next 4 group will go. So how am I gonna get a picture with the band holding like my bear? That like just doesn't make any sense. So I was like, okay, we're gonna go last, and then that's when I'm gonna ask them, hey, can you guys take a group picture with my bear, but just the bear? Because I didn't want to like hold the bear up in the fucking group picture, because like I didn't want to ruin the group picture for everyone. Do you guys get what I mean? So they said yes. They were really confused. Well, it was really funny because when they took the group picture, I didn't realize this. Keanu Reeves said, should we put devil horns behind it? And they almost did, but they didn't because it was Winnie the Pooh. So I think that's why they didn't put devil horns behind it. But it's funny, they just did a little like rock sign or whatever it is. So that was kind of funny. I don't know, it's kind of random and like embarrassing, but like I thought the picture was funny. I came there with a goal and I got it, you know. So whoa, why did my audio just lag? Okay, that was really unpleasant. That was like super unpleasant. I did not enjoy that. They'll probably forget since they meet thousands of people. You know, that's what I was thinking too. So that's why it didn't really bother me. Well, to be fair, I literally didn't have ammo. Yeah, that was weird lag. But yeah, that's the main reason I didn't care, was because, they're not gonna remember my name, because the girl who had the necklace... Oh wait, it uploaded my TikTok. I can go live now. Which I should probably... I literally have to clear my desk off. I have to clean my room, but like, I literally didn't, guys. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm literally switching gyms. Like, okay... Let me tell you guys why. My gym, they raised my membership like $10 and like I was paying $90, and like it's already a small ass gym, So I was like, why the fuck did they raise it $10 without telling me? Like, I was really offended that they didn't even tell me. So, I don't know. I'm kind of waiting to hear back. If he lowers it back to 90, I'll probably stay. But, like, I'm not paying $100. Like, 90, it's like when at the store it's priced $9.99 instead of, wait, 99.99 instead of $100. Like, it just feels wrong. Like, I know it's only an extra 10 bucks, but, like, 100, like, you can't round it. It just looks bad that way. Like, I can't do that. So, I think I'm gonna be working out at, like, fucking Planet Fitness from now on, so, or something, because I just don't give a fuck where I'm gonna work out. Like, I'm just like, I just need somewhere I can go in, work out, and fucking leave, because I'm not paying $100 fucking dollars for, like, I mean, the gym's not bad, it's just, it's nothing crazy. Like, it's not like, there's no pool at that gym. There's no fucking pool. There's no hot tub. There is a cold plunge and sauna, I will give him that. And you can film, so that's nice. But, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Not for 100. Not for 100. Smart, yeah, I don't know. I'll just work out at Planet Fitness. The ultimate downgrade. I went from Lifetime to the private gym to Planet Fitness. But I really don't care, you guys. I just want somewhere to work out and leave. The only annoying thing about the Planet Fitness is, though, they don't have a hack squat. That's like the main thing, is they don't have a hack squat. You know, I might just go back to Lifetime, honestly. Because they do have a pool, and summer is coming up, and I feel like that'd be awesome cardio. Just like swimming. So I don't know. Well, at least I'm gonna make it harder to kill me. I'll just drink this shield. Anyways. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. My grandma told me that he raised it $10 right before my workout, and it just ruined my mood. Even though it was only like 10 bucks. Like, I don't know. It just pissed me off because I was like, no. I pay 90, not 100. I wish where I lived had a 24-hour fitness. I'm not gonna lie, I like Planet Fitness more. I'm sorry. My little, like, HDMI cord is kind of pissing me off. Let's, like, pull up on my monitor. Oh. How is bro not dead? Why is the demon going after me? Oh my goodness! Okay, who's trying to shoot me? The guy or that girl? Me up here! Thank you. Why can't I crouch? How come I can't see none of them? Oh my goodness. I can't crouch right now! My crouch isn't working! are annoying me. Are these just bots? What's wrong with your home gym where you there's nothing wrong with the home gym. Man, I fucking suck. I'm buns at this game. What is this? Is this heals? Is this a grenade? The fuck that's supposed to do? Okay. Let's pack it up now. Oh shit. That's not a good idea. Well, there's probably one other guy here, but... So did the bot die? Same, I'm horrible at Fortnite. You were Unreal last season? Good job. I need some heals right now. Bro, I'm like really overstimulated by the noise in this game right now, you guys. I think that's why I played so good like well, honestly, probably realistically because I was in a fucking bot lobby. Okay, now I literally can't even hear the game, but I kind of prefer it that way, weirdly enough. I just feel over fucking stimulated by the, like, the noise. Like, ew. Like, we're gonna play, like, Chrissy ASMR Fortnite today. Like, I really don't care. I don't think y'all really care either way, honestly. If I'm being real. Guys, I have, like, no time to finish this Fortnite season. Okay. Alright, alright. Bro, I kinda wanna, like, I'm not really fucking where my camera's at right now. Oh, shit. I forgot. This is, like, different. Okay, I kind of prefer this. Does make my forehead bigger, but I'm like, I can barely see my screen. Is it free? My apartment gym? Yeah. It's free. It's like, it's alright. But I still want just like a gym. You know? How do I use you? Come here. No. If you hit it, it gives you a shield. Give me shield, bitch. Stop running away from me. I'm gonna shoot you. Okay. Fucking useless fart. Okay, come here. I'm gonna use you now. There we go. Planet Fitness should be cool, but you'll probably get recognized. Definitely fucking not. You guys realize I've never been recognized in my life? Thank fucking God, but... I could just chill at my apartment gym for a while. I'm fine with that. Like, just lock in at the home exercises. I might just do that. I got recognized one time in my life, and it was when I was acting when I was 12. I did small roles. What did you do? What have you acted in? What the fuck? I kind of, you know, I think I've talked about this shortly on stream before. I think it would be cool to do, like, fucking commercials. Which that's, like, so not cool, but I just feel like it would be fun. To just be in, like, a fucking, like, hemorrhoids cream commercial. That'd be epic. You should. You should have continued acting. You would have reached Keanu Reeves status. You could have, Aries. Okay, how do I fucking... Take like 3 months of classes, then drive to LA. That sounds like a god-awful idea. I'm so good at this game, guys. What level am I at? I literally have like until May 2nd to finish this battle pass. Like, not even kidding. I'm gonna light this fireplace. It was too much for me and I wasn't that good. What do you mean you weren't good? How do you not be good at acting?
Sub-Zero.
Who the hell? Who's behind? Oh, another campfire. Come here. Let me light you. What is this shit? Ah, this shit looks like it sucks. I guess I'll still keep it. Yeah, I think I'll just go towards the danger. What the fuck is that? Who's a llama? Wait, I'm gonna go get that. I swear, if it's in the storm and like my shit ass graphics just it's fine. Acting takes some sort of skill to get into the role and sync with the personality. I guess you're right. I guess that is true. I feel like I would get like an identity crisis if I was like an actor. Cause I already, like, half the time, like, I feel like, bro, I don't even know. Oh, look at these little lanterns. It's so cute. The sniper. I thought that was a person. It's just a little, like, fart thing. I will take a sniper thing. Just me and my Cybertruck against the world. Even though I know he's been cancelled. Who the fuck? Elon Musk. But rightfully so, I'm not gonna lie, because what the hell? Wow. That was legendary, Chrissy. You're so good, Chrissy. It's insane. Honestly, I think I should enter a cash cup and I would actually become rich. I think I would. Wait, did that fill my gas up too? think I should just stay right here. Yeah, let's just camp. What's up, Gallo HDZ? And I would forget the script whenever it was time to say what I... Oh, fuck, there's a guy. Fuck, I honked my horn. Like an idiot. I'm good at this thing. I'm good. I'm good. I have good aim. Whoa. I did not expect to get that. You know, the sad thing is all of these are definitely bots. But, you know, all I can do is hope that it's not a bot. What's up, Rack and Mountain Big? I do live with my grandma in an apartment. And it wasn't big rolls, but I made some money and they gave us free food too, so W. That's pretty cool that you used to access kid. Why'd your parents get you into that? They just were like living vicariously through you? Something? Or they just like, you wanted to do it and they loved you, so they were like, okay, let's get them into acting. Low-key, I wish my parents had like money back in the day to like put me in like acting or like some sort of sport consistently, like even into like art classes, bro, but we had fuck all money, so that never was a thing. You know, I always wanted to do man, I always wanted to do dance. Oh shit, I'm really good at driving. Where do you What the fuck is this godforsaken game? I can't even crouch right now because my crouch button is not working, you guys. Whatever, I give up. Oh god. I'm gonna go repair my fucking poop truck. My poop truck. I'll let him live. I'll leave him be. One last poop truck repair before the storm. I think I'm just gonna fucking camp here for a bit. I can still call the hiring guy and try again, but I don't feel like that's what I want to do right now. Give him my number. How's it going? Good. It's going good, Gold Buckle. I think you could have been a good soccer player. You know, I probably could have. My mom was like really like soccer. But, you know, that ship has sailed. Wow. It's like, oh god. I don't think I want to fuck with this guy. I'm insane! Chat, no, I'm actually insane, chat. I knew I was gonna get that guy. He didn't stand a chance. Not one chance. Oh god, there's a guy there? Fuck.
Yeah.
Bro. I low-key have a headache, you guys. I don't know why. Maybe I'm dehydrated. Is that a car? I think there's a car next to me. Kinda don't give a fuck. I should probably like attempt to get into circle right now. Oh my goodness! Oh my god. What do I do? Chat, this is taking forever. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared, and my guns are fucking reloaded right now. Not you! No! Not you! Not you! Not you! Not you! Not you! It's the... You know what? That's what I get for being, like, the best player that was in that match. Because, like, if I had not literally just killed both those guys, then I literally would have, like, won there, like, real. Okay, I kind of want to watch body cams right now, because, like, I'm not feeling that fucking Fortnite right now. I'm not feeling it, chat. Not feeling it, guys. You know, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna farm on, like, a Fortnite tycoon somehow. I need to XP farm somehow. Oh, we'll do this game. And then we're gonna watch frickin' body cam videos in the background. Oh wait, no, wrong thing. Turn that off. Okay. Sorry. My arm was on the mic there.
Arm was on the microphone.
I like body cam videos. I do too. Okay, so I'm going to farm in Fortnite while I react to body cam videos because I need to Oh. Okay. Bro, what is this? Okay. What is this?
I knew I was underwater.
Oh my god. I already know this ad's super long. I've gotten this ad before. So how am I getting ads with ad block?
Two channels more esteemed than JCS Criminal Psychology. The channel's unique blend of true crime storytelling, long-form police tape
Okay, what's the AI video?
interrogations, and dissected them, breaking down the suspects' mannerisms and the tactics they use to very quickly. And that's because in reality he's not speaking at all. It's a very poorly disguised AI voiceover emulating Kazum's voice, presumably based on clips and recordings of his actual narration. Not only that, but 10 seconds in, a bizarre rotoscoped animation of the two murder suspects begins playing, showing them jankily dancing at their wedding before transitioning to a scene that shows them drunkenly entering a hotel room. The animation is accompanied by a barrage of sparkle and flash GIF effects all over the screen, continuing into the next scene, which shows the couple's new life in Florida. As the screen zooms into their new apartment, a bunch of weird stock clip art kitchen appliances pop into the frame before the animation transitions back into real images. Aside from the obvious fact that
I think I watched that video, I'm not even gonna lie. Is where she covers up his, like, murder or something. I've seen this video. Okay, I might actually... I'm gonna switch to my other channel. Because this is probably more to my algorithm. Because I actually...
Leave no sale behind with the world's best converting checkout from Shopify. Say good.
Shut the fuck up, please. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I just realized you guys couldn't even see my screen. Depends on how good your ad block is. My ad block is horrendous. Actually. Okay, wait. I need to farm in this game on Fortnite real quick. You know what I hate? I hate when, like, I eat 2 steaks and, like, with salad and, like, I'm still hungry right now. Like, I still feel like being a fatty and, like, eating more, but, like, I don't need to eat more. I just want to. Do you get what I mean, chat? Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna make some yogurt. I'm gonna make some yogurt and I'm gonna go pay. Okay. I just got some yogurt. And peed, of course. Give me a second. Okay. I'm sorry, chat. I need to put a jacket on because I'm cold as hell. Alright. I'm ready to react to some videos, you guys. Alright. I started paying more attention to my fiber intake. Ooh. Ooh, guys, look, I'm getting these levels, chat. Okay. Wait, am I not getting XP right now? Oh, no, I am. Okay, good. I was just making sure, you know, how to make sure I was getting those levels. Okay, what are we looking at, chat? What are body cam videos? They're like videos of, like, people bugging out. They're like cop videos. But, like, I don't really love cops. But, like, I don't hate cops. But I love body cam videos. So, junk food's the only food that fills you up and keeps you happy. Junk for life. Definitely not. Maybe fills up my fucking fat cells, yeah. I'm sorry. My dog is not barking because he's distressed. He's barking because he wants food again. Even though he's definitely already ate. So... Okay. What? That's insane. Okay, what do you want me to watch, Chubbs? I'll watch it.
My daughter's missing. I guess she never made it to school this morning. How old's your daughter?
Give me a second. Oh, those are cute jeans. Sorry, maybe it's not the time. Those aren't from the crime scene, are they?
My daughter's missing. I guess she never made it to school this morning. How old's your daughter? She's 10.
This is not like her. I pounded into her head since she was little, not to get into cars with strangers.
I need you to come to my house. My son wants to turn himself in.
The second I pulled her into my car, I knew she was dead. Random place, random time, random everything. I am a monster for what I've done.
The
A
woman
quiet
did it?
Colorado community is stunned when a 10-year-old girl vanishes on her way to school.
Was that a boy's voice? Genuinely, I'm not trying to be sexist.
I knew she was dead. Random place, random time, random everything. I am a monster.
I guess that could be a male's voice. It just sounds like a woman's voice, but I guess it doesn't matter.
What I've done.
A quiet Colorado community is stunned when a 10-year-old girl vanishes on her way to school. Chilling discoveries over the coming weeks turn a desperate search into a grim homicide investigation until the shocking moment a teenager confesses to police. The only problem is the critical evidence that says he had nothing to do with it.
I have proof that I did it. There is no other question. You just have to send squad cars, and I will answer all the questions that you want to ask.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before
So he
until
did
now.
do
On the
it or
afternoon of
didn't?
October 5th, 2012, a desperate mother in Westminster, Colorado calls 911 to make a heartbreaking report.
My daughter's missing. I guess she never made it to school this morning.
How old's your daughter?
She's 10.
Okay. Could she be with a father or anything like that?
No, her father's in Missouri.
When did you last see her?
This morning when she left at 8:30.
Did she walk?
Yeah. And I checked her friend's house that she walked in. They're not answering the doors.
Okay. She doesn't have a phone or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Does she have a bike?
Yeah, but she doesn't ride it to school.
Well, have you looked?
Have I looked for her? Have you looked for her anywhere? I went up to the school, and my sister's walking up to the school the same way that she walks with her dog. And I went to her friend's house and kind of looked around at the park that's down the street. There's no kids there.
Okay, what's your daughter's name?
Jessica Bridgeway.
News of 10-year-old Jessica's disappearance will soon grip the entire community, but in the early first hours, it's the family that police need to speak to, including the other 2 residents of the house, Jessica's aunt and her grandmother.
How are you guys holding up?
I don't know. I don't think.
Why would they know where she's at?
It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I wish
She
bat
never
cells
does
were
stuff like
bulletproof.
this. She's a good kid.
Yeah.
Jessica's not really one to want to even run away. And she's pretty a homebody.
She pretty, okay, she's, I know kind of a homebody, but is she like pretty adventurous too?
I don't think so.
According to Jessica's mother, she packed her off for school that morning at 8:30, bundled up for the snow, and went to bed after working the night shift. It wasn't until approximately 4 o'clock this afternoon that she woke up to see that Witt Elementary had called with an unsettling message. Jessica never showed up to school that day.
And then I got in the car and I drove over to her house and knocked on the door and banged on the door and nobody answered. So I drove up to the school and went inside and saw that the office was closed. So I turned around and left and drove back to her house and pounded on the door again, rang the doorbell. Nobody answered. And so I drove home and then I called 911.
Does she know like the house phone number?
She knows our house phone number by heart.
Does she?
She's not real clear on our address sometimes. So she transposes the numbers.
Oh, does she? Does she know like your guys' cell phones at all, or just the house
Just
phone?
the house phone.
What do you think
I don't know. I have no
Jessica
idea.
could be?
I don't know.
So does the girl, the 10-year-old, does she have a phone or not? She doesn't have a phone? I feel like that's like kind of weird. I feel like if your kid walks to school, they should have a phone. Like it doesn't have to be like a smartphone, but it could be like a flip phone. I had one of those when I was a kid. In like 5th grade. I had a flip phone. Like a flip touch screen flip phone thing with a keyboard. I think I've talked about this a lot. I don't know why. I talk about old phones a lot because I really like old phones. I like the old keyboards. It's like nostalgic. I can't say I like flip phones because they're really hard to type on, but I like the ones where it's like there's a screen and then the keyboard slides out. That's like easy. That's good for texting. That was, I'm gonna say that was peak. For phones, that was peak because now like, oh yeah, you can see girl twerk and you can see cute animals on your phone and watch all this crazy shit. But, like, it's just, like, the simplicity of, like, what phones used to be. It's just no more. But anyways, that's really off topic of this.
Oh, this is not like her. I pounded into her head since she was little not to get into cars with strangers, so I don't think she would do that. I mean, in my mind, I think maybe she started off towards school. She missed so she went heading on to the school too. She got to school late. Maybe the door was locked, so she decided to go back home. But I don't know how she would go back home, and obviously she didn't.
The Ridgway family insists that it would be wildly out of character for Jessica to simply take off, and the lack of answers invites darker possibilities.
I've just been so afraid this is going to happen sometime, and now it did.
So why were you afraid this was going to happen?
I just always been worried that somebody would take one of my children.
Is that, like, a valid fear or, like, not? I feel like kidnapping's really not that common. Like, isn't it, like, don't, like, kidnappings and stuff just happen from people you know? I guess that's kind of a valid fear, because, like, I don't know. That's just kind of weird. A little weird. But not really. I don't know. I think it's a valid fear if your kid is walking through. Okay, actually, yeah. And doesn't have a phone. I'd be worried too.
For my grandchildren. I mean, I worry about the girls when they were little too. And they walk to school. I just worry.
So that's what you think has happened here?
I don't know. I mean, that's the worst.
And the fact they're girls, too. I guess that makes sense. I guess kids are just, like, easy to kidnap. I mean...
Case scenario for me. I'm hoping that she's lost or in a culvert or someplace and can't get out and she's hurt and cold. My mother's convinced she's under some bush somewhere.
A bush?
I'm stymied. I mean, I'm hoping nobody abducted her. I mean, that fear's there that somebody abducted her because she just disappeared and she never does this.
My kid should never
God
walk
forbid
alone.
someone
Yeah, they
grabbed her
definitely
or something.
shouldn't.
What do you think her reaction would be?
I think her reaction, if it's somebody she didn't know and they just grabbed her, she would start screaming.
Would she?
Okay, good.
In their determination to bring up anything
She
that
seems
might be
nervous.
relevant, the family mentions some recent troubling incidents in the area.
One day she said there were some people standing at the park that were just like standing there by the tree, and it made her nervous, so she came home. It was like 3 weeks ago. She said they were just standing there like this by the tree.
That's so fucking creepy. That's so creepy. That's like horror movie levels of creepy. What the fuck? She said that the people were just standing there like this at the park, like paranormally standing, basically. So creepy.
At the beginning of the school year, or maybe it was the end of last year, they had that suspicious person up at the Kettner Lake, and we had talked about making sure never to talk to anybody you don't know, and kind of usually reinforce it about every couple weeks, every month.
What do you remember about that suspicious person?
I don't remember. It was, they sent home like a letter saying there was...
The school did?
Yeah.
In May, a woman reported being attacked by a man wielding a chemical-scented rag while jogging at the nearby lake.
Wait, that's actually a thing? That's not just like a thing in fucking like spy movies? Like the rag that you put over someone's nose and then it like makes them pass out because of the chemicals? That's like actually a fucking thing. Guys, don't call me stupid. That's really a thing. And like not hard to get. What? Okay.
Lake. Though she fought him off successfully, he fled the scene and the police have yet to make an arrest.
Hey, so these are some pictures of a girl at 120th and Washington in a Circle K gas station.
Okay.
It looks similar to Jessica. I can't really tell. Unfortunately, the picture isn't real clear. Do you mind just looking at these and tell me what you think here? I know those are bad pictures, but unfortunately, that's kind of the best we can do.
It looks similar. And that's kind of how she keeps her hair.
What's kind of your initial reaction when you saw those?
I would say it's closer to being her than not being her.
But you didn't think that was your daughter when you first saw them?
What's the picture?
The bag.
Unfortunately, the lack of solid information leaves Jessica's family reeling.
Oh, please God, please God, please God, please God. God, what was she doing? Can we please find her? Can we please find her? Can we please find her?
The search for Jessica Ridgway becomes the top priority of the
like they need to
Westminster
get
Police
these ladies
Department, but the
mental
little girl
health.
is nowhere to be found. 2 days after her disappearance,
Like, why isn't that a thing? Like, just like... Oh, I guess this was in 2012. I feel like there should be, like, therapists on scene or something if some shit like this happened.
however, a man in neighboring Superior, Colorado,
Not that it's gonna
finds
fix
a
how they
backpack on
feel,
the
but,
street
like,
outside
maybe
his
someone's,
house
like,
that matches the description her
they're,
mother
like,
gave police.
Distress?
Gray with pink flowers on it.
Inside the backpack are Jessica's distinct purple glasses, school books, clothes that smell of urine, and a water bottle that says Jessica Ridgway on the side. The finding is disturbing, but it's not until October 10th, 3 days later, that several sanitation workers happen upon a far more horrifying discovery while picking up trash on the side of the road, miles away from where Jessica was last seen.
And I just seen that black bag. I said, well, that must have, fell out of somebody's pickup or blew out of somebody's pickup
What is
or
it?
something. Our job's to pick
Like
up
a
the
water
trash.
bottle?
Well, I walked over, picked it up. Herman was maybe 30 feet from me, west of me. And I said, what the hell? It was 30, 40 pounds, but it's only that deep and it's a bag that's this tall. So what could be so heavy and so small?
He was like, man, I went to pick this bag up. And he was like, it didn't feel right. So we, started looking at it. And my friend Bobby, he gets like the broom handle and he starts, poking at it. He didn't touch it, but he starts poking at it. He's like, man, I think that's something.
Did it look like that bag had been out there for quite a while, or?
No, because me and Herman both said when a bag's been out there for even a couple of days, it's got dust on it, it's got dirt, it's got the dew in the morning. Them look brand new out the box in the ditch.
It was gooey on the bottom of the bag, like liquid was in there.
You know what?
But
that's something I wouldn't even think of. I thought he was gonna say that the bag was like ripped, but honestly, they don't rip that easy. But that is true though. It just accumulates dust really easy. I think because like the static or something. I don't even know. I didn't even think of that. Oh, alright, but I already know what they found. It's probably the poor little girl in there. But actually, maybe not though, because it says secret beneath mother's house. Okay, I really don't know.
the sound of it, the top of the bag sounded hollow.
I opened it, and I thought, there's another identical bag, only it's rolled up tight in the bottom. And it's the same bag, but rolled up. Okay. I said, this ain't right. Something just ain't right. This isn't trash.
I
And
would hate to be in the
Herman
position
got a knife. I said, I don't have a knife. And Herman had a box cutter knife, with the one with the razor blade. Mm-hmm. And he took it, slit it open, and that's when we just seen it.
And then that's when we see, like, the torso. And then I seen, like, if the arm was missing, the bone that was sticking out. And then it was also split right down the middle, but all the insides were missing. So...
He dissected her? This girl was dissected? Are you kidding me? These guys gotta get mental compensation for finding this shit. There's no fucking way. No. That's actually horrific. Honestly, that's like nightmare fuel. That's something they will never forget. That's so sad. Ooh. It's not good.
My friend Bobby was like, man, I think I'm going to call the police.
2 days later, the Westminster Police Department confirms that the remains indeed belong to Jessica Ridgway, turning the search for the missing girl into a homicide investigation. The news shocks the community, even as the discovery leaves a lasting scar on the men who found it.
I don't want to see another black trash bag. Dude, I'm not even going to go down the street, ever. But just seeing there no head, no arms, and no legs.
Oh my goodness. I get what he means though. That like the general area trauma that you can get. Have you guys ever had that before? I have that with a couple places. I do not like going there. Not that bad of trauma. That's pretty bad. Nothing in my life amounts to that bad of trauma, but you guys get what I mean when you associate the place with the bad thing. No. That sucks because black trash bags are pretty common, at least I think. Maybe, I feel like all my trash bags now are like pretty much white. I feel like black trash bags is like the trash bags I have at like school cafeterias, like heavy duty.
It had to be hard. It had to be hard for the person that even did it.
The police find something else in the bag, a cross with strange markings carved into the side of the wood. And with samples they've obtained from Jessica's remains and backpack, they develop a DNA profile of an unknown suspect. But before they can identify a match, an unexpected phone call to the FBI
that's just
sends the
messed up. Why are you putting
investigation
a cross
in a new
next to that?
direction.
Why did you initially contact the FBI?
Well, because I really felt like I knew who had done it.
Who done what?
Who had abducted Jessica Ridgway.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, why do all the ladies getting interviewed here look the fucking same? Because this is not like one of the ladies we've already had interviewed. I'm like confused. Fine's body, I think we should call the police. I think some people just say I think a lot. I'm one of those people. But it does sound funny. It's just funny. It's just funny when you say it out loud. Like, the way he said it was probably, like, more, like, you guys get it.
Why did you feel that?
Oh, wait, this is so not the time, but I need to check. Fuck! Guys, I'm sorry. I literally only have, like, a week to level up this battle pass. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but I think some of that.
Oh, I
is
just
really
realized I'm covering
intuition.
her face. Sorry, guys.
I'm a mom, first of all. I'm kind of paranoid type of person, I guess I would say. Well, not really paranoid, I guess.
Aren't
I'm
we
just
all?
aware of my surroundings.
Okay, that's two different things, Shotty. That is two different things. Like, he can be both, but that is, like, two different things.
And I believe that you can tell somebody by their eyes, you know.
The woman
That's
says
true.
she's grown suspicious
That's
about
true.
the teenage son of her neighbor, Mindy.
The teenage son of her neighbor. Okay, maybe this girl's onto something. And she has her, like, big gulp cup or whatever. What logo even is this? What is it? It looks like a little chihuahua on here.
Mindy had texted me in July. She says,
Now I want some soda.
Austin graduated today.
Oh, yeah, he does look... I'm not gonna lie, he does look like he would abduct a girl and fucking murder her. Bro, what is that cut? And, like, the neck beard. And the awful striped shirt. Ugh. I don't know. I don't like men's shirts that are, like, striped or, like, have, like, horizontal stripe designs. I think you guys have noticed this.
I said earlier something.
I don't fancy
and
it.
she said, yeah. She says he dropped out of high school, took his GED, and he's going to school in the fall to become a mortician. And I thought...
Isn't mortician school, like, not easy, though? Like, mortician school's still pretty, like... It's still pretty, like... That's still work. Like, that's still a lot of work. Like, there's, like... For what I've heard... I mean, the most I've heard about mortician schools, like, through, like, 2 different YouTubers, but... How... Also, dropping out of high school, like, I get not going to college, but dropping out of high school, I never understood that shit. Like, unless you're literally, like, Lil Wayne, then maybe. Because didn't he drop out of school? Or maybe I'm getting him mixed up with somebody else. Then, like, okay, yeah, drop out of school because you're going to be a rich fucking rapper. But, bro. I don't get people that drop out of high school. That's crazy to me.
What kind of kid drops out of high school to go to be a mortician? And the cross thing was a big part.
She got the large,
because
big
that's
gulp.
something
I don't know
you
that.
wore a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, that soda looks mad good. Like, it's probably like some strawberry, like, Faygo or something is what that looks like. Doesn't it look red? Taco Bell? You think it's the Taco Bell Chihuahua? Did they used to have it on the cup?
That kind of jewelry, like the hemp necklaces and rope necklaces and stuff with the crosses on them. Mindy had posted on her thing this picture of this project that he had done. And she said, I guess...
Man, this girl really do not like her neighbors. Nah, that's kind of funny how she follows her neighbors, though, even though she don't like them. That's some real hater behavior, but hey, I guess it paid off.
It was something that was at the Museum of Nature and Science or something like that. And she says, what's the... I've got it on my phone.
She's like, wait, let me pull it up for you. That's how you know she's a real hater. She got screenshots.
That's this least messy way to dispose of a body. And she says, Austin knows.
That's not mortician. That's, like, fucking weird. How the fuck you grow up in a house like this and you end up fucked up? That's the thing I don't understand. Like, this is, like, a nice fucking suburban home, and you're talking about fastest way to dispose of a body is crazy. That's
The
insane.
FBI is already canvassing the neighborhood, and when they receive the woman's tip, they quickly interview Austin and collect his DNA sample.
And then she texted me right after and said, Austin just gave his DNA to the FBI. This is getting crazy. And they told me, play stupid.
Well, that's at 19.
Whoa. Why would she say that? That's just weird. Nah, she was definitely peeping from the window. Definitely.
And I said, what? And she says, at least they can rule him out now. Should be the end of it for us.
Unfortunately for the investigation, this is exactly what happens.
You can just tell
Austin
he's
Sigg's DNA is sent to the
what.
Colorado Bureau of Investigation, and like the hundreds of other samples that have been collected, it's not a match for the evidence. It's another dead end, and the...
What? Wait, it's not him? Oh, I just accused this poor kid of something. Well, fuck. Guys, I take back what I said, I guess, if it's not him.
hope of catching Jessica's killer grows dimmer than ever. That is, until the evening of October...
Nah, but that's so weird. What do you mean the fastest way to dispose of a body? Like, that's still weird as hell, even if you didn't murder somebody.
23rd, 18 days after the little girl's disappearance, when a 911 call changes everything.
Hi, I need you to come to my house. My son wants to turn himself in for the Jessica Ridgway murder.
And what's going on there, ma'am?
You not hear me? He just confessed to killing her.
I know. I want you to tell me what's going on. Can you tell me exactly?
This operator heard too many 911 calls in her life that were just pranks. She's like, okay, but can you explain?
Exactly what he said?
But he did it, and he gave me details, and her remains are in my house.
Did you see them?
No.
Is he there with you?
Yes.
Is he cooperative?
Yes.
How old is your son?
17.
What is your son's name?
Austin Sigg.
In a bizarre twist, the very individual that investigated...
Okay, wait. So it is him. Okay, I don't feel bad anymore. Good.
just cleared, is now apparently confessing to the murder, and the 911 operator...
He probably stored him in the house because he's a freaking weirdo. Also, why would he just get rid of the torso and then nothing else? Am I the only one that makes no sense? Like, that makes no sense. Like, at that point, like, what? Is that, like, the stinkiest part or something? Either way, all of that would just... What? I mean, I don't know. I don't even want to
strives to get
theorize
more
that. It's just
information.
gross.
Do you think that Austin would talk to me?
And also, how would he get all the way out there and have, like, dump her torso? Does he have a car, maybe?
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
Oh, I guess he's 17. Most kids can drive by
it
then.
Is. Hi, Austin. This is Molly at the Westminster Police Department. Hi. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on right now, or how you're feeling, or how did this come about?
I don't exactly get why you're asking these questions. I murdered Jessica Ridgway.
Okay.
I have proof that I did it. There is no other question. You just have to send a squad car, something down here, and I will answer all the questions that you want to ask, or anyone wants to ask of me as soon as you gotta get down here.
Okay.
The teenager will more than live up to this
Psychologically,
promise as the evening
how does
unfolds.
this even
But for
happen?
now, the operator has to determine what kind of situation the police will be walking into.
Do you have any weapons in your house?
I do, but I plan to use absolutely none of them. I will be sitting
That's
in my
a
front room.
badass
when the
blade.
or I'll be right next to my mother. I have knives in my room.
He got a katana collection. Okay, that's a lot of weapons. This is a lot of weapons.
And we own a few guns, but I'm giving myself up completely. There will be no resistance whatsoever.
All right, Austin. Well, like just like I said, I am sending you a police officer, okay? But you have to understand that
you know, we take this stuff very seriously, and like I said, you did the right thing by calling.
I would have to hope that you would take this serious because this is important.
I absolutely am taking this seriously.
Can you please
The
hurry up? I need
Bible
to call his
quotes.
dad.
Ma'am, I understand you want to call your husband, and I'm
She
sorry,
said,
but I
"Can
would
you
like
please
to keep
hurry
you guys
up?"
on the phone just until the officers get a little bit closer.
Well, how far are they?
They're going to be there in just a few minutes.
Legalize it?
Can I get the...
Whoa, what?
How far are they?
Not the 420 basement. Wait, not the 420 basement. What? Is this where her body is? Because this is the basement. Wait, that's not funny. I didn't realize this was the basement, probably. Or, okay, but it could be in the crawl space, though, because it said under the house.
They're going to be there in just a few minutes. Can I get the...
We can stay on the line, but do you have to keep asking questions?
Okay, no, I don't. Mom, can I just get your name?
My name is Mindy.
Well, there's
And
so
Austin
many
told me
Bible
he's
quotes
going
in this
he's
house.
taking
How
his
did this
classes
happen?
At community college?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of classes is he taking?
To be a mortician.
He wants to be a mortician? Okay.
The operator tries to keep Austin's mom, Mindy, calm as police make their way to the address.
Mindy, take a couple deep breaths for me, okay?
Yep.
Is Austin still there with you?
It's a cute little cat.
Okay, you guys are...
Okay, like, I know it's rude to judge. But, girl, if that was my kid, I'm kicking him out the house right away. I don't give a fuck. No. But I can't blame her. I guess psychologically she's pretty fucking in denial right now. Like,
Hugging?
wait, hold up. Do you hear that
Austin
shade?
still there with you?
She just Claro shaded her.
I'm hugging him.
Okay, you guys are hugging?
Okay, you guys are hugging. Oh, bro.
Okay, you definitely did the right thing. You told me when the officers get there, they're coming to your front door.
I know.
Are you with the officers or what?
No, they're not here.
Okay. Is Austin still calm? How is his demeanor right now?
Hurry up.
Bruh, are you being so for real? It's been like 3 minutes.
Trying to get them to hurry, okay? Like I said, we're getting off this.
I'd have him hog tied in the driveway. Is
Austin
crazy.
okay with you right now?
Yeah, he's just getting really anxious and so am I.
Aw, he's anxious.
Come with me again.
Gail, can you hear me?
They're here. They're coming up.
Police arrive at the SIG residence and immediately
I'm
take the
sorry, that's
17-year-old into
disgusting.
custody.
Hey, Austin. I'm Oscar Stetson. Let's go out.
Okay, but the cat... It's not the time, but that cat is so adorable. Like, why does he keep photobombing all these fucking pictures? He's so cute.
Anybody else in the house?
The tissue she used to fucking
Austin,
cry
my name's
and hug
AC,
her
okay?
son.
Right now, I'm just gonna put you in cuffs, okay? Just for. Do you have any weapons on you? Man? Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you think that this will in any way bring any comfort to the Ridgway family whatsoever?
Are we being for real right now? Are we being for real right now? Is that a fucking question? Boy, if anything, they're gonna want to murder you. They're gonna want to send you to the death sentence, but that's not because you live in Colorado. And Colorado would probably never do that because they're like, ooh, the mountains and shrooms and weed. I don't fucking know. That's my impression. And they love granola. That's my impression of Colorado. Okay?
By seeing me.
I'm just kidding. I've actually been to Colorado. It's really nice, but
Well, I don't know the family.
I doubt Colorado has the death sentence. I doubt it. I surely doubt it. I bet they don't. Like, the states that be having death sentence are, like, definitely Texas. I feel like Florida probably doesn't have it anymore, but they might. Like, shit, like, places like that.
So, I would say in my experience, people like some closure.
Oh, this is all I can
The
get.
zebra umbrella.
I hope it'll do.
If Austin is to be believed.
Ew! Ew. How you 17 and you look like that, bruh? Ew. How does he look 13 and 40 years old all at once? That's
The
disgusting.
Westminster police finally have their suspect. The only issue.
Oh my goodness. Bro is literally like 5'4". What is this build? The freaking neck, bruh? Ew. The fuck? Disgusting.
As whether or not they should believe him at all.
So in your experience, how long does it usually take to get the DNA test back?
I would expect somewhere between 9 and 36 hours, somewhere.
Gross.
They came Friday night, the FBI, and took a swab,
Okay.
DNA swab.
Well, keep in mind, they're not open on the weekends.
Ew, why is he laughing? Stop laughing.
Gotta love it, right?
Or the government.
What? What did he say?
Well, keep in mind, they're not open on the weekends.
Gotta love it, right?
What? Why'd he say that? Am I just being stupid? That made me uncomfortable.
Or the government.
That just seems wrong.
Okay, we don't need to see every pore on his face. This is not needed. I don't like this.
Because, I mean, when you're hunting down someone, like,
I'm looking away.
You would want those results back as quickly as possible and then close on the weekend.
Oh my goodness, what is that side profile?
Relatively
There is
automated
not even a
process.
line on
At
his
the
jaw.
police station, detectives first speak to Austin's mother, Mindy, who seems scarcely able to believe the nightmare unfolding before her eyes.
I was still in a towel, and I don't remember why I sat on the bed. I'm sure I was telling him something unrelated, and he said, "Mom, I gotta tell you something."
This is while he's still in the bed?
Mm-hmm.
And you're sitting there beside him?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what he told you?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's really
She's already, her brain's working overtime. She already trauma blocked that shit out. Fuck.
Just to deal with this whole thing right now, I understand. This whole concept of this is pretty hard.
I want to help. I'm not sure I can remember. He had that look, you know, that horrible look. I think the first thing he said
Horrible
was,
look.
"I'm a monster."
If the detectives are
What
going
does
to
she
get to
mean,
the
that
truth of this
horrible
confession,
look?
though, the details will have to come from Austin himself.
Can we start with just the bottom line is what did you tell your mom?
That I murdered Jessica Ridgway, and that
Bro, why does he sounds so weird.
I was responsible for her abduction and her death.
Can you talk to me now
sounds like
a little
chemically
bit about
castrated.
what happened in this whole situation? Can we go ahead and start back on October 5th, which was a Friday morning?
I just remember I wound up finding a place over in her neighborhood where I could park where a car really wouldn't be noticed by anyone, just somewhere where all the fences were. Because, I mean, while I was driving, I was just kind of looking. And I saw her and I found the place to park and I parked and I waited. When she walked by, I grabbed her.
Were you standing by your car when you did that?
I was inside my car in the back seat because I had parked and I had hopped into the back seat and I grabbed her and I pulled her in.
Okay. Do you remember where that was at?
Not exactly. It was random place, random time, random everything.
Well, when you went out that morning, Friday morning, which was early in the morning, and you drove over to Jessica's neighborhood, what were you planning on doing that day?
I had the intent of picking up any female that came across where I was. That it didn't matter what time, where, it just...
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like in cases of minors doing this shit, I feel like parents should be charged in some sort of way. But, like, some people are just fucking crazy, though, and it's not really the parents' fault. But she probably didn't get this kid help fast enough.
Anything.
So you were out, for a better word, hunting?
I feel like bro probably could have been saved because he at least feels bad for it. I mean, bro, that'd be pretty hard not to feel bad for what this guy did. That's like just unworldly levels of messed up. Like probably like that's like the most messed up I could think of somebody even doing is like this. So it makes sense why he would feel guilty, but I feel like if someone was truly like a serial killer, they wouldn't feel like if they were like truly unhelpable, they wouldn't feel guilty. They would just like hide it and then keep doing it. But I'm not saying this man should be let out. He definitely should not. He should be in prison for life. It's too late. Because once you do it, you do it.
Think of.
So when you
I'm impressed you wear earrings when I said I do.
You were actually in the backseat of your car.
Yes, and then I zip tied her hands and her feet.
Did she come close enough to the car that you didn't have to get out?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I had to take one step, and that was it.
What was she doing when you did that? What was her emotional state?
She wasn't paying attention. She was messing with a snowball in her hands.
She's 10. Poor baby. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I hope this guy got the fucking death sentence. That's like so fucked up.
And she actually still had the snowball in her hands when I was driving around. And
well, what was her emotional state once you actually got her into the car and zip tied her arms?
Terrified.
What was she saying?
She was scared. She wanted to know if she was going to see her mom again. She wanted to know.
You sick motherfucker.
Wanted to know who I was, where we were going. And I mean, I wouldn't answer all of her questions, but I would answer some of them, like if she'd see her mom again, and I would lie to her and I'd tell her that she would. And I would tell her that she'd be okay, and one of her concerns was getting back.
You know, it's instances like these that I really hope there's like some sort of hell or something. Like, because imagine there's just like no hell, and then like these people, they just get nothing. They just get nothing. Like, are you kidding me? Like, there's gotta be somewhere. Like, you need to be tortured for all of infinity and beyond. Like, oh my goodness. Like, ugh. Like, I don't care if you believe in religion or not, but like, I think we all can agree we wish there was some sort of afterlife for these people where they're just like tortured indefinitely. Okay? Like, this is fucked up.
To school on time because her mom.
It doesn't necessarily have to be hell. It could be any sort of.
Not to worry about it. That I'd handle.
You guys get what I mean?
Austin is describing an abduction that has been front page news in Colorado for the better part of a month. Detectives sit down with his girlfriend.
And he has a girlfriend. So no, what? So you just fucked up. He's not even an incel or nothing. He was getting poom poom. Why'd you do this? Your life was fine. You have a mom that loves you. You have a good suburban house in Colorado. I mean, definitely need to hit the gym. But you have a bitch. What is this? What is this? This is fucked up. This doesn't even make sense. How you fucked your life up this bad?
Anna to see if the subject ever came up between them.
I'm not gonna lie. She looked like one of those like claymation dolls. I don't know why.
We're here about Jessica.
You look back.
Tell me what you saw on the news about Jessica.
I just saw that she heard about her getting kidnapped and then finding the body, and that's about where I left off.
Okay.
Girl, you were next.
Last time you saw Austin?
Last week, Wednesday.
How does a girl like that get a girlfriend? I mean, game is game. I'm sorry, guys. That's not funny. Probably because she didn't fucking know he's a murderer. He'd probably just seem like a normal dude. And she's like 17. So the vetting process is probably pretty easy. I came into this life and very first thing I hear is, I think we can all agree we hope there's an afterlife just for them to be tortured. No, this is true. This guy, like, murdered a little girl, so that's the context of this. But that is a pretty striking first sentence. Sorry about that. Sorry to scare you. It's usually not that serious here. Usually I just sit in silence, say nothing. There's a dude in the UK that stabbed a girl because she rejected him to prom or whatever, but you could have just went to the gym and made your life better or something. Right, and then it's like, so she was valid in rejecting you. So, like the rejection was valid. Because why'd you stab them? That's the thing that always, like what? Like, you stabbing them is going to be like, oh, she's going to wish she said yes. No. She's going to still be like, oh, I'm glad I said no, but why'd you stab me? That's how she's going to feel. Like, what? I don't understand. People like that actually scare me. And that's why I'm glad I actually look like a fucking bitch most of the time. Not that doesn't happen to people that don't look unapproachable, but, like, I'm hoping maybe that will just lessen the chances of people just coming up to me and harassing me, but ultimately just existing as a woman just kind of opens you up to that. And most people don't care. They'll just fucking come up to you and be like, hey, do you want to go out get a drink? It's like some 40-year-old guy. Like, fuck no, I don't. Like, holy shit.
Last week, Wednesday.
Weird.
Have you and Austin talked about Jessica at all?
Not really.
What have you mentioned? You said not really. What have you mentioned about?
We were talking about how we couldn't think about anybody could do that to somebody. That's pretty much it.
But Anna doesn't yet know that her boyfriend...
Bro, he literally looks like Peter Griffin in Fortnite. Like, what is this shit?
Friend has admitted to his involvement in this horrific crime, and she certainly doesn't know the chilling story he's sharing with the detectives.
So after so long of driving around, I found a place to park where I checked her backpack and she had no cell phone or anything. And after that, I hopped back in the front of my car and I drove back to my house. And I hopped out of the car and I opened the garage door and I drove in and I shut the garage door behind me. Let her out of the back of my car. I undid the zip ties. And I took her up to my room.
Please don't tell me you did.
I sat her in my room and I played Netflix on the TV for her. It was either like...
Bruh, what is that setup? Where the fuck does he sleep? Where the fuck do you sleep if your bed looks like that? Okay. What? That's the most confusing thing. Wait, sorry. Like, what is that? What is that? His eyebrows look evil, bro. He got some evil eyebrows. If you heard about the 7th October, you will understand what is sick people. Yeah. His mom definitely failed him. I don't know. I kind of hate that phrase, but because it's like, it's not the mom's fault he's so fucked up, but I mean, to be honest, he seems like a normal fucking kid. Like, he doesn't seem that, like, obvious, like from first impressions, like, he has a girlfriend. He just seems like a normal kid who's, like, shit at school and a little dumb and just wants to be a mortician. The mortician part's weird, but, like, he still seems normal. He's still weird. Like, he seems off, but just being off doesn't mean, like, you think they do something like this, you know? Like, it's just kind of his fault that he did this. That's kind of how I feel. I don't know. I don't like the phrase. Like, why do people always point it on, like, the mother that raised the person? Because sometimes it is the mother's fault. Like, some people literally just, like, fail as a mother. But, like, this mother doesn't seem that horrible. Like, there's, like, no indicators that this was her fault or that this kid was neglected. I mean, it's 2012. Like, most people weren't mentally health aware in 2012. So can you really hate her for that? I don't know. I just feel like it's not really her fault. the mom's fault. It's his fault.
That's some cartoon. I just kind of sat there.
Austin tells the police that he left the room at this point to get Jessica a Coke and a microwave pizza to eat.
You actually went to the kitchen and got that for her?
Yes.
Would you leave her there?
Yeah.
Could she have gotten out? I mean, would you have seen her leave or heard her leave?
If she would have went by the window, then no. But any other way, then probably.
So this is on the second floor, right?
Yeah.
It's got a two-story home.
No, and she didn't put up any fight at all.
Austin's grim confession takes place against the backdrop of the conflicting DNA evidence, and his grandmother appears to think something else may be going on here.
Do you know why you're here?
Because there is my grandson seems to believe that he committed the murder.
Okay, and your grandson?
That's what I understand. This is horrible. This is the most horrible thing. There's got to be something wrong. He's not this person. Well, maybe he made it up, you know, like I've heard, you know, I was talking about watching the cop shows and stuff, the cold cases, and I've heard about people.
Okay, I really don't care what the grandma has to say, no offense.
Dead end and testimonials from those who know him, Austin paints a vivid picture of Jessica's final moments that feels terrifyingly real.
After sitting there for probably an hour, maybe, I don't exactly remember, time kind of started feeling weird then. After that, I asked her to change into a pair of a shirt and shorts that I had, and I let her go into the bathroom to do that, and she came back, told her to put all her clothes in her backpack and get her backpack ready and everything to go back. And then after she was done with that, I walked up behind her, and I initially tried to use zip ties to strangle her, but those cut into my skin and didn't really work and weren't doing a job that weren't doing it. So I immediately just...
Is he gonna explain why he did this though? Like, what was the reason? This is just so fucking random.
Without even removing the zip ties or anything, I immediately switched over to just strangling her with my hands.
How did you use the zip ties?
They weren't quite long enough, so I daisy chained two of them together and I wrapped them around her neck and I pulled it tight, but it inevitably tore through my hand and wound up breaking.
You actually have a mark on one of your fingers, is that from the zip tie?
Both, yes, on both ends. There's one.
On both of the index fingers right here, you have a little mark where those were from pull.
Bro, this is like the easiest fucking interrogation of these man's fucking life, while being probably the most intense interrogation of their fucking life. This is insane.
Yes. When I choked her, I closed my eyes and I just said, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Bro, if you're sorry, why are you doing it? This kid makes no fucking sense. Like, either be a fucking psychopath or don't. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, pick a fucking side, you weirdo. Like, that's honestly the most annoying part about this fucking kid. Apart from the fact he fucking murdered some poor girl. Is he's just like, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I feel so bad that I did this. It's like, what the fuck did you do it? Like, what? That's like the main thing that's like pissing me off. Like, what?
And then after she was dead.
Like, it almost makes him more insufferable. The fact that he knew it was horrible, 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 and he keeps reiterating that. Like, I said, I'm sorry, so like, it almost pisses me off more because it's like, he knows how bad it is, but he's still doing it. Like, what?
She was, what I hope was dead.
He probably is lying.
Into my bathtub, face down, and I made sure to fill it up with water to make sure that she was definitely dead. And
you could just check her pulse. This doesn't make any fucking sense.
And then I cut off the clothes and threw them in a trash bag, and then I sat and I cried.
According to Austin, that was only the beginning of an unspeakably dark morning.
Why did you feel like you had to take her arms and legs and her head off?
Right. Am I the only one who's thinking that? Like, what?
Because I felt like it was the only way that I could conceivably hide the body, as if it was in more manageable pieces, I guess.
This kid pisses me off.
It's a good question, but why are you trying to hide the body?
As soon as I had realized I was past the point of no return, it's either get away with it or go to jail forever, possibly be executed, possibly anything. I didn't know. I don't know what my future's gonna be.
So you're fully understanding the consequences of what you've done, and that's why you're dismembering the body.
No, that's...
I like to know how the soothing sociability of the capybara inserted into a manu-faceted ecosystem reflects. Bro, I have no clue, Homelander. I love capybaras, though. You're probably right, Chubbs. But, like, I don't know. Personally, I think the sentence for kidnapping a kid versus kidnapping and then murdering and then cutting up a kid, I think I would much rather go to jail for the first one. If he literally didn't do anything. So honestly, I honestly don't think this kid's telling the full story. Because why would he kill her? Why would he... I don't know. This kid's got to be like a Didier or something.
That's not why. That's why I turned myself in. It's because I understand the consequences of what I'm doing. The dismemberment was from that forensic science class. We had learned about serial killers, stuff like that, and the successful ones always seemed to be the ones who were able to make the body disappear completely. My main goal initially was to make it so that there was no trace, no nothing, where it was just disappear off the face of the planet.
Is that something you thought about before when you were thinking about doing that to someone?
No.
Doesn't make any sense. Then why the fuck would you set your car up to fucking kidnap some kid? What?
How would you thought you were going to do that?
I figured with just the utility knife, because I know that
I figured with just a utility knife.
You can go around the human skeleton fits together kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. You get the right spot, they come apart.
He tells the detectives that he dismembered Jessica's body using the utility knife and an electric saw from the garage before stuffing her parts into several garbage bags and hiding them in a backyard pool shed. A couple of days later, in an effort to direct the search for Jessica to a different area, he left her backpack in a distant neighborhood.
I felt like that didn't work, and so I decided the day the torso part was found, I decided to take that specific...
I did see that video of the kid, that like acoustic kid that chopped the homeless guy's head off. Yeah, I did see that. He was just like, well, I really wanted to cut his head off. Oh my god.
It
was really bad.
And I brought it back up and I re-cleaned it and double bagged it and tried to make sure that I used gloves and everything. And I went and I just drove.
You should have drove off a fucking cliff, bro. Like, why are you even in this interrogation room? Like, what is this?
Until I found a good spot where I could park for a minute or two, hop out, pull.
Also, these detectives are far better than me. Like, I know on the inside of their head, they're probably like, wow, this guy's a piece of shit. But, bro, all professionalism, I would throw it out the fucking window, bro. I'd be like, you're a piece of shit. You should kill yourself. Like, I literally would say that to this kid. Like, right when he said the snowball thing, like, this girl was walking to class and holding a fucking snowball, playing with a fucking snowball, and you fucking murder her? Like, just go to hell.
Dump
Like,
it off the side of the road.
like, what?
Because I felt like that was the biggest.
That's why, honestly, I don't think if I ever even became... Actually, I'm not even smart enough to be a detective. But if I ever did, I don't even think I would have to come across some bullshit like this. Like, that's horrible. But if I ever did, that would be the day I would lose my fucking job. Like, I would throw hands. I don't know. They would, yeah.
I had to get rid of because it was, I don't know, the worst.
But
You want man's protection? I'm a real man. I'm
An
okay.
item Austin says he included as part of his devious ploy.
I was just walking throughout, and I walked into my room, and I happened to see it just sitting there, so I cut it off with its rope, and I just made some random engravings on it with the blade, just to, in case somebody...
What markings did you make on it?
Well, initially I was gonna go for something cryptic like 666 or something that would be very clear that it was religious and demonic or something.
Yeah. This kid's definitely possessed or something. What do you mean you thought about putting 666 on that shit? You fucking weirdo. This guy's weird.
Thing to get them on that.
Did you think that would distract them from you?
Right. If they're looking.
Their job is to make sure he can't get off by pleading insanity by making him talk and reveal he knew what he's doing. I guess you're really right there. I didn't think about that, seeing as I'm not a detective. It's pretty obvious he wasn't insane, but you're right, they're doing a good job of being like, wait, so you fully understood the consequences? And he's like, yeah, I did. This kid's like really stupid. Darrell D, thank you for the 01 gifted to Juddy Weird. Thank you.
Fanatic.
Ooh, we have 22 subs right now.
Okay.
And I mean, that's what I was trying to do, is make it so I didn't fit the bill.
Okay. Do you remember what the markings looked like that you did put on it?
I put the 3 little etchings on the front, and then on the back, I think I scribbled a Z or an S. I think it was like an S, or just kind of went back and forth.
And what did you use to carve it with?
The same utility blade
that you'd used when you'd with the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Austin says that he spent the week since the murder racked with anxiety, though it appears that his girlfriend didn't notice.
What about his attitude? How has he been in the last month? Is there anything different about him?
Not at all.
Okay. Does he have any injuries on him? You haven't seen any injuries? What about, has he seemed happier than usual or sadder than usual or anything like that? Have you noticed anything different about him?
It seems that even those closest to Austin noticed nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, how's it the mom's fault when this kid seems normal to everybody else? Like, that's what I was trying to say, chat. Like, it's not like... I don't know.
But then again,
I feel like bro was just
the
born
young suspect
crazy.
was practiced in maintaining an innocent facade.
Does anything else happen before today?
One thing I had forgotten about until the media had brought it back up is the incident at Kettner Lake where the young lady was attacked. That was me as well.
Okay. When you talk about
How do you forget that? How... This kid pisses me off.
the Kettner Lake incident, do you remember what you did on?
Bro, the fact he tried to kidnap a full-fledged adult and then it didn't work because he sucks, so he had to fucking kidnap a kid, just pisses me off.
Okay.
I remember
Like, gladly the woman got away,
I
but...
made chloroform and parked my car there, and I just kind of went and took a few laps around the... They have a little walking path that you can walk around, and I waited for what I felt was an opportune time, and I just walked past the lady.
Yo, this is inspiring me to go fucking
was
gun.
just walking by herself, and
like
and
a little
I turned
fucking
around
handgun.
and I tried to grab her, and
Oh, hell
she
no.
knocked me to the ground.
Yeah, bitch.
And
Yeah.
I I don't remember after that. I remember going blank again.
Austin says that despite his chloroform-soaked rag, the woman was able to fight him off. But his involvement in this earlier incident is made all the more surreal and heartbreaking by the fact that Jessica's mom mentioned it in her first sit-down with the police.
What was your purpose in grabbing this girl?
I don't honestly know. I probably...
Boy!
My intents
Shut your
were
bitch
probably
ass up.
to do the same thing to her what I did Jessica.
While the police have yet to match the DNA from Jessica's remains to Austin or any other suspect, they have linked it to the Kettner Lake attack. Despite the lab results, it looks increasingly likely that the young man before them is responsible for both. And if this violence seems to have come from nowhere, a closer look reveals that there were signs along the way.
Actually,
he had to go into therapy because
Austin?
Yeah,
Okay.
Austin. His mother found out that he was when he was about 13, 14, something like that. They call it addicted to pornography.
Oh.
And
At age 13 or 14?
why did she say it like that?
They call it addicted to
Oops. What the fuck?
pornography.
Pornography.
Oh.
Like, is she
And
mocking
I-
that?
13 or 14, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going, isn't this kind of normal for guys? You know?
But
No, children shouldn't be looking at that. Fucking weird ass grandma. Oh, that's weird. That's just weird as fuck. Is that normal? No, that's not fucking normal.
Investigators will quickly learn that there was nothing normal about the content Austin was consuming.
Describe to me what it is that you've seen.
Like bondage, forced sex. I've seen like dismemberment. I've seen everything. Like,
What were the things that were turning you on in your fantasy?
I mean, force, probably. I mean,
Wait, is that a whip? Is that a whip? What is that? Can someone please slap that he wasn't right in the head even. Yeah, this kid's just fucking weird. Okay, yeah, okay, maybe the mom did fail him. I was defending my girl, but this is just weird. Why does your kid have unlimited internet access? That's insane.
probably. I mean,
You talking about beating someone, or are you talking?
being able to control what they do.
With this disturbing obsession hanging in the background,
What?
police are concerned that there may be more to Austin's nauseating story than he's admitted thus far.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're telling me he didn't, like, diddy her and he just decided to murder her for no reason? That doesn't make any sense. He definitely did something. This kid's a fucking pedo.
Well, at some point, you must have been thinking about having sex with this young girl,
Okay, bro. He just cut straight to the point, bro.
right?
I did, but
Ew! This kid needs a slit stone throw. I can't, chat. No, this is bad. This is bad.
I mean,
I feel like we're trauma bonding right now, chat, or something. This is really bad. This is probably the worst. This isn't even a body cam. This is true crime. I should honestly change the fucking title. Like, is it too late to change the title? I'm gonna change the title. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. We have to watching interrogation video. Hold up. I don't even know how to spell interrogation. Interrogation. You know, that's the closest we're gonna get. I don't think that's how you spell it. But that's how I'm gonna spell it. That's how I'm gonna spell it. I feel like I should put some sort of trigger warning, but whatever.
she was a 10-year-old girl. I couldn't imagine It was probably the first time that I haven't ever had a sex drive in my life that I can remember.
Okay, like, can we move past this, bro? Like,
Well, why did you decide at that point that you had to kill her?
Because I felt like if I didn't, there was no way I could ever get away with it.
Get away with what?
Abducting a small child, I was...
you'd probably go to prison, but at least she'll still be alive. The fuck? That's what I don't understand about these people. All they care about is themselves. Ugh, like, annoys me. Like, yeah, you did a crime. Go to jail for it. Go get fucking help for it. You fucking sick fuck.
I think the second I pulled her into my car, I knew she was dead.
If other things happened with her body.
What do you mean? What do you mean? This kid pisses me off. This kid pisses me off. I hope this kid got the death sentence.
Would that make this worse in your mind?
I think that, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Wait, what did he say? I'm sorry.
The second I pulled her into my car, I knew she was dead.
If other things happened with her body, would that make this worse in your mind?
If other things happen to her body, like... what?
I think that, yeah, probably, yeah.
It's only at this point that the detectives bring up a detail that was never released to the public.
What?
The wooden cross wasn't just left with Jessica's remains. It had been inserted into her.
That's so fucking disgusting. Okay, did we really need to know that? Did we really need to know that? EWU? I didn't need to know that.
Austin ultimately admits to this desecration, though he denies violating her in any other way before her death.
How long have you been thinking about doing something like
Yeah, he's a necrophiliac for sure.
this to a young girl?
Yeah, his mother failed him.
I would have to say.
It
wasn't even nothing to do with her age or anything. It was an easy target when she was laying there.
Ah, that's what I was saying. He tried with a grown woman. He's too much of a bitch. She fucking smacked him down. He got scared and he ran away. So he's like, I'm gonna kidnap kids. Sick fuck.
All I could think of was, oh God, what have I done?
And what did you answer yourself?
I couldn't.
Did you know what you did was wrong?
I did, but I couldn't.
This is so bad.
I couldn't believe that I had done what I had just done.
What do you think society would think about what you did to Jessica?
I don't know about society because
I don't know about society. I've never really been that great with it.
This kid's so full of himself. Obviously not. Obviously not.
I've never really been that great with it, but I know that personally, I am a monster for what I've done.
Good.
I couldn't find a better word to describe evil than exactly what it
Did you
is.
say evil?
How are you gonna be a murderer and have no aura? I mean, the fact he went after a fucking kid is probably why. Homelander wants you to watch this. Okay, I'll watch it after this.
Austin has admitted responsibility for one of the most shocking murders in Colorado history, but a piece of the puzzle remains missing. That piece is soon found when investigators realize that Austin's original DNA sample to the FBI was lost, and his name was cleared in error. When they test a fresh swab, the result is a match. But even without that match, the evidence is impossible to deny.
Let's go back to Jessica
Wait, so the FBI fucked up? Whoa.
again.
Okay.
You talked about the torso part. What happens to the rest? What do you do with everything else?
Everything else, I moved then from out in the backyard because I felt like they had cadaver dogs or search dogs or something coming our area. And so I moved all those pieces from in the back of where the pool house was to where the detectives found them.
Where was that?
Under my house, under a crawl space.
Well, the remaining pieces that are in your house, what do you think is...
Wasn't that gonna start fucking stinking real bad though? That's what I don't understand. Like, that just starts to smell putrid, like, and it has a distinct smell, is what people say. So, what the fuck? This kid doesn't even, he's not even good at what he does. Like, this kid's just fucking stupid and weird. Like, bro can't even, like, hide the evidence well. Like, you're just gonna hide it in some fucking random space in your house? It's not gonna do anything! It's gonna fucking smell! And the dogs will be able to smell it from fucking outside your house. They can start barking at your door, probably. I don't know. That's my theory.
Skull, the head,
that's so gross.
the arms, and the legs.
In a statement in court the
Again with the close-ups. Get this out of my face, please.
following year, the judge overseeing the case said, quote, "Evil is apparently real. It was present in our community on October 5th, 2012. On that day, its name was Austin Sid. Austin pled guilty to 15 charges relating to the kidnapping, murder, and sexual assault of Jessica Ridgway, the attempted abduction of the jogger at Kettner Lake, and possession of explicit material involving minors."
What?
Name was Austin Sid. Austin pled guilty to 15 charges relating to the kidnapping, murder, and sexual assault of Jessica Ridgway, the attempted abduction of the jogger at Kettner Lake, and possession of explicit material involving
So he was one. That's disgusting.
minors. Although being 17 at the time of the crime spared him for the death penalty, the judge...
No! I've never been more mad in my life. Never been more mad in my life. Bro, I've never been more mad in my life. Yeah, 17 is basically an adult. That's what I'm saying, guys. I guess law is law. Cause, like, not really. But, like, in terms of this, I feel like we can make an exception. I would say 17 is still a minor, but, like, I feel like he could still get the death sentence for this.
sentenced him to life in prison for the charge of first-degree murder, and at least another 80 consecutive years for the additional charges, ensuring that he will...
1 in 25 ordinary. There you guys go. I mean, there I go. Americans secretly has no conscience in the, if I'm feeling guilty. Who's the devil? Wait, what do you mean they have no conscience? Is that what being a psychopath is? Like, you have no conscience? Doesn't even make any sense.
Will never be released. 1 year after her death, the Westminster community honored the young girl with the dedication of Jessica Ridgway Memorial Park, just down the street from where she lived. The dominant themes of the park are purple and green, Jessica's favorite colors.
Well, that left a hole in my soul. Okay, let's watch what y'all wanted me to watch.
What you see behind me is the world's strictest and largest prison. This mega prison has a capacity of 40,000 prisoners.
Oh, is this El Salvador?
The most unsafe people you can even imagine. How many people's lives have you ended?
Or like
5 or 10? How many?
More than
or
50.
Salvador? Is El Salvador and Salvador?
And many other gangs.
No.
These are animals. These aren't people.
There are
They're
two different
psychopaths,
places. I forgot.
sociopaths, the kind of people we have here.
We are about to see the worst of the worst. Welcome to CCOP, the world's largest prison by capacity in El Salvador, which was constructed to imprison the highest profile criminals. Those who enter this prison are destined never to leave alive.
There's no way out. How are you gonna come out of this?
The reason why this small country of 6 million needs the largest prison is the gangs. Once dominating the country.
Why do they all kind of like, they all do look different, but they all like have like the same like general look? It's kind of crazy. Oh, they must buzz cut them all. That's probably why. I was like, why do they all choose to have a buzz cut? That's kind of crazy.
These gangs faced a dramatic crackdown starting in March 2022. Under President Nayib Bukele's administration, over
Crow's looking dead at the camera.
70,000 individuals, about 2% of the country's adult population, were arrested in just 16 months. Buses transported thousands of chain gang members to CCOT in
Why are they making them run?
a tightly coordinated nighttime operation.
Oh, maybe it's just in two times. Why are they running?
Sitting
They can't
one
walk?
behind the other.
That's some bad back knee. That looked like it hurt.
Heads lowered, they looked like a single mass. Surrounded by armed guards, none of them dared to resist commands. Their life has changed in a day. In this documentary, we will interview one of the most ruthless gang leaders, known by the nickname Psycho.
Psycho?
Built in 2022, this massive prison is made up of 8 separate modules spread over 410 acres of land. Each pair of modules is enclosed by 2 separate 3-meter-high walls with razor wire. The entire facility is surrounded by a towering 9-meter-high wall with a 3-meter-high electric fence carrying 15,000 volts. 19 watchtowers are ensuring nothing escapes notice. The entire design doesn't just prevent escape, it erases the very idea of it. Hello. Hello, we have permission from the presidency. The soldiers stopped us. We're hoping this will be the last.
Hey, she was bad as fuck. Go back. She bad as hell.
The soldiers stopped us. We're hoping
Oh, maybe
this
she's okay. Maybe she's one of the interviewers actually.
will be the last checkpoint. The jammers blocked all signals within a 2-kilometer radius of Seacont, completely cutting off all communication. Over 600 soldiers work only to secure the perimeter.
We are going to leave all of our belongings here before entering the prison. We will only carry our cameras and microphones, that's it.
Bro, all the female officers are mad pretty here. Like, even she was pretty.
Pass slowly. Look at the camera. The body scan.
I forgot my wedding ring on.
Well, that needs to be put away over there.
This high-capacity X-ray scanner even shows bones and internal organs.
What is this? I don't know shit about X-rays.
It's mainly used to scan newcomers, ensuring no one tries to
shove anything in their booty.
Sneak in anything forbidden on their body before entering.
The inmates used to swallow some objects, or they would try to bring them in vaginally or anally. Micro SD memory.
I just know this man has seen so much things shoved up these people's butts.
Microchips, and not only that, even phone chargers.
A phone charger in the butt? You can't just go no screen. You put a phone charger in your booty. I guess it's like five hours of pain for like a lifetime of fun in prison is probably their mindset, I guess. They're just sacrificing their booty hole for that phone addiction.
Thorough body search has been conducted.
Take off your shoes.
They even inspected inside our socks. It took us around 1 hour just to pass through security, even though we were invited as media after months of applying.
Guards are wearing masks because they're doing a risky job here, so if they get identified, it might be riskier for them to go to town centers because these gangs have a lot of connections, so they have to keep their identity secret. Why don't you wear a mask?
I have to talk to them face to face, looking them in the eye. They already know who I am.
We're in the registration room. This area is for inmates only. When a criminal is captured on the street, they don't carry ID or give their real name. That's why their fingerprints and photographs are taken.
Hey, I have that webcam. It's alright.
Here to enroll in the system. Once they become a permanent part of Seacont, the inmates lose all contact with loved ones for the rest of their lives as families.
That's pretty sad though. That's pretty sad. Like they can't get letters. I mean, what did these people do?
Family visits are strictly forbidden. It's also important to note that a small number of innocent people were mistakenly imprisoned during the big crackdown. Because of the no-contact policy, their families have no idea where they are or if they are still alive. For some, this documentary could be their first chance to see a missing loved one. Before entering the modules where the inmates are, we visit the armory of the prison. This section is a must in case of possible riots, and these convicts are the most unsafe people on Earth.
Roblox video game or something. It's like so organized.
Rifle, similar to the M16 rifle. We also have this other firearm, which is a 12-gauge shotgun. A Sig Sauer rifle allows us to maneuver in spaces that are too tight to move.
Whenever criminals are arrested and dragged to the bus, various cuffs and chains are used to
They're the most
restrict
violent
their
gang in the
movements
area. Does that mean they like murder a bunch of people and shit? Like all of them have murdered somebody probably? I guess that makes sense if they've all like literally murdered people and like kidnap people and do horrible shit. That's gotta be why. They can't just be treating somebody who like does like casual gang stuff. I feel like that's more of like an America thing, right? I don't know. Actually, I think being in America, you can just get in trouble for even being affiliated with a gang. Is that right? I don't know.
minimize the risk of harm to officers.
Has there ever been a riot?
Like claiming
so
you're
far,
the
there have
gay.
been no escape attempts. We have the worst of the worst within criminal organizations here.
The riot gear consists of a head protection, a face shield, neck protection, an anti-trauma vest, leg protectors, shin guards, and
Bro,
of
looking
course,
like a whole
shield.
fucking Rainbow Six Siege character.
Generally, in the
Or
prisons,
operator.
we see inmates invent any kind of handmade weapon, like
Bro,
awls or knives.
They are fully protected. You can see how he protects his feet. Since this prison is so large, we have to hop on this bus. We are entering the module area.
To keep the country safe, 1,000 staff members work inside CCOT.
It is impossible, but let's just imagine that an inmate get out of the fortress. These pebbles that you see are put here intentionally because when they walk on these pebbles, it works like an alarm system. It makes a noise, they cannot sneak away.
Have they tried to escape?
I don't like it sets off an alarm, or it's just loud as shit.
No. Could they try? Difficult, because they would have to go through a series of security rings.
CCOT was built with its own infrastructure in an isolated area, including an electrical and sewage system to prevent external interference. In case of an electricity cut or water supply issue, the cisterns and power plants will maintain operations for up to a week.
I'm so
Shit,
excited.
that's pretty
We're gonna
crazy.
be face to face with the most dangerous criminals in the world. It is pretty tense. We are entering one of the modules now.
You are seeing the third and fourth modules next to each other. An offender who enters one of these buildings never exits through these doors.
What does that
In a few
mean?
steps, we'll be surrounded by more than 2,500 inmates. It's like stepping in the middle of controlled chaos.
This prison has 80,000 prisoners? Whoa. Wait, they don't even have no mattresses and shit?
This is so intense.
Their eyes are all on me, following my every step.
Getting an eye contact with
Oh, why is it freezing?
them.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Give me a second.
What you see behind me is the world's strictest and largest.
I don't know. Why is being all stupid?
Every step.
Getting an eye contact with them. There are so many of them. I'm speechless. I can't help but feel unease. All of them wear white shirts, shorts, and slippers. They don't have any other belongings.
Most are barely out of their
Bro,
early
what
20s
is with the
and
death
convicted
stare?
of serious offenses. Even the most infamous criminals in history have an average of 20 to 30 proven victims. But here, some of the inmates are responsible for hundreds
Bro, what is with this choppy ass Wi-Fi?
of innocent people's lives.
Can I ask the inmates something?
Okay, I guess this is valid fucking treatment then. I didn't know it was that bad.
No. If you have any questions, I can answer them for you.
If they try to communicate with me now, what are you gonna do?
I'm not going to allow them. They know from them that subsequently there may be a penalty for not abiding by an instruction.
I'm curious to know which of these group leaders I'll be interviewing.
It is forbidden for us to pass this yellow line because these are one of the most dangerous human beings on Earth.
Without the bars between us, everyone knows exactly what could happen. There are 32 cells in every one of each.
Bro, talk about an uncomfortable job. These soldiers just sit there and stare at these guys. So random.
8 modules making up the
I guess
mega
they get
prison.
used to
Each
it.
cell holds around 80 inmates, but the number can go as high as 150. Despite not being at full capacity, the inmates only have 0.5 square meters of personal space each. Prisoners do not have any ventilation rights or courtyards to walk outside their cell.
Each inmate here have been given one of the longest sentences you can even imagine in your life. The only thing that doesn't change that all these inmates will never get outside. They will never see sunlight. The only people are authorized to get inside and outside are the personnel and sometimes media like us. They will never ever leave this building. If you see their look, you can see the emptiness in their soul. They don't have any hope towards future. They look very robotic. Their life is so monotone.
This open corner is their toilet area.
They have like 2 toilets for 80
Bro.
inmates. It's literally humiliating.
He's just
that
filming
these
them while
inmates,
they pee?
Their whole confidence is disciplined here.
The same place where they use the toilet is also where they take showers.
Wait. It's separate water though, right?
To clean themselves, they use plastic dippers in a single shared basin. There's no running water in the cells, so the prisoners have to rely on one blue barrel for drinking water.
Where they sleep is these metal bunks. No pillow, no mattress. Each prisoner receives just the bare essentials: a white sheet, a uniform, socks, slippers, and a towel. That's it.
The prisoners spend their entire days on their 4-level bunk beds. They have stacked tightly, like items stored in a warehouse. As part of hygiene and order, inmates are shaved every 2 weeks by personnel. Long hair or beards aren't just unhygienic, they can also hide sharp objects.
Let's take a look. Take off your shirt and line up here.
Now they are taking their shirts off.
These inmates were once part of the MS-13 and Barrio 18 gangs, which controlled the neighborhoods of El Salvador. These two rival gangs spent years extorting money from locals and causing great suffering to Salvadorans.
There is Barrio 18, MS-13 gangs all together in one cell.
That's right, just
Wait, so it's 2 separate gangs, like rival gangs?
like that. The entire module is the same. They all live like this.
Outside, entering each other's neighborhood could mean being torn up.
Bro, how tall is this guy? The fuck? Is he a midget?
Apart. Yet here, they are side by side until their last
Who did this guy rob? Children?
breath.
How do they live without attacking one another?
They have to learn how to live together. Here, they are in a prison. They are not on the street.
Most of the inmates have tattoos covering their entire bodies, even including their faces, showing their loyalty structure. For MS-13, tattoo...
Bro, this is some pretty bad tattoo work. Look at this. Is this a butt? Like, this hand is so deformed. All these girls, like, their faces look weird. Is this his bitch? Alexandro? Oh, maybe that's his name. Alexandro? Maybe that's his friend. I said Alexandra, not Alexandro. That's not a name, is it?
Tattoos often include initial letters or the number 13. Members of the other gang use symbols like 18 or 666, which...
Bro, what? Bro thought that shit was tough. The fuck is that? He's got some feminine ass hands, I'm not gonna lie. Why his hands look like that?
which add up to 18 and symbolize the devil, or they use Roman numerals. Having gang tattoos on one's face is a clear sign that they are one of the most ruthless and high-ranking members of the organization.
So they must have killed like the 8-ball on the tip of the nose. Bruh.
Crossing paths with such a person on the street is the same as staring death in the face. A spiderweb tattoo.
See, like, the tattoo work is just not that high quality. Like, what is this? Like, what is that? This one don't look that bad. So I feel like the lettering's not too bad, but the faces and like the illustrations are not that good.
Who represents being caught in the web of justice and serving a long prison sentence. The devil horns tattoo is a dark symbol that represents these individuals' worship of the devil.
Is this all the people he killed? Bro's got his KD on his fucking back. Bro has a back piece of his KD, or are these all his friends that died?
Some even claim that they carried out their actions under the devil's command. A teardrop tattoo signifies that the person has ended someone's life. The number of teardrops indicates how many lives they've taken. If there are 3 teardrops, it suggests that the tattoo's owner has taken so many lives that they've lost count. With the phrase "laugh now, cry later," these masks or
I'm not gonna lie, that last clown was the best looking illustration so far.
With the phrase "laugh
Not that
now,
one.
cry later,"
this one don't look that bad. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but I feel like at least it's pretty symmetrical. I feel like is why it's not that bad. It's like pretty symmetrical. I think that's why I'm saying it's not that bad. But the design's all right.
These masks.
This is pretty symmetrical. Like the other ones aren't as symmetrical. Like this is not symmetrical here. Like what the fuck is that? Looks like Astrovino. This you can't even really like. The lettering is not that bad though. Like I don't.
A clear message: stay strong in the face of hardship now, and deal with the consequences.
Like what is that tattoo?
Are all these people truly bad?
They're on another level, high-profile criminals who will never change their mentality.
If you look at the upside, there's a catwalk area.
Guards consistently watch over the inmates from this elevated spot above the cells.
I wouldn't mind that job. It would be boring as shit, but at least you're just not staring at like the fucking cell. You're just sitting like that.
If anything suspicious
in all
occurs,
honesty,
they
they probably all
An
rotate.
extensive network of cameras observes every corner 24/7, ensuring nothing goes unnoticed. The modules are.
I could do that job. I feel like I wouldn't get bored of that because there's like a lot to monitor.
Kept lit all day and night for monitoring. When the sun goes down, the lights stay on all the time.
They are constantly being observed. I think this is one of the hardest things. When they try to sleep, they use their towels and cover their eyes to block the light. Preacher here is teaching some of the important lessons from the Bible to the inmates. They're doing physical exercise.
Hey, that's some enrichment. That's good. It's not that bad.
Over here, there's a trainer there. This is the only time these inmates get out of their cells.
These activities take place for a total of 1 hour.
Honestly, it doesn't seem that inhumane, but I mean, this is all they're showing us, to be honest. I bet they wouldn't show them treating them inhumane, but what we've seen is bad, but I guess it seems pretty, like, I hate to say deserving, but it seems like the people here are pretty dangerous from what they've been saying.
1 hour per week, under the watch of armed guards. For the rest of the time, they are locked inside.
Bro, how you kill a bunch of people and you can't even squat properly?
They used to control.
Honestly, I'm not that good at squatting, so I shouldn't be talking.
The streets. Now, they can't even take a step with their free will.
It's a rotating schedule. There's not enough space, so they can't all go out on the same day.
Has there ever been a chaotic incident when the inmates were outside of their cells?
So far, nothing.
Whenever we focus the camera on a cell, we often catch a prisoner silently mouthing words. Even behind bars, gang members attempt to send orders to the outside. This prisoner was doing just that, but we censored him to block the message. Despite the crackdown, these groups still hold significant power outside. Rumors suggest they have plans for taking revenge by targeting innocent people. But in response, the authorities threaten to impose even harsher measures on imprisoned members.
If they do that, there won't even be one meal in prison. Uno. I swear to God, they won't eat a grain of rice.
What? Who's this guy? Have a good night, Itmar. That guy's pretty good looking. Which guy?
Let's see how long their homeboys last inside.
Here they get 3 meal times: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is usually beans and rice. For lunch, they get white rice.
Gold, you have the hots for the El Salvador president?
Pretty much the same. The only thing that changes is the drink.
I kind of fuck with this guy.
There's no nutritious food like.
He seems like a nice guy. This guy, I like him.
Like chicken or meat. This is the lunch. It's
He
rice,
seems like a
pasta,
chill guy.
And 2 tortillas.
Does the menu vary from day to day?
No.
Is
The
it
guy
the
who
same?
said a bad word, you think he's hot? Ooh, they got mac and cheese?
It's always the same. It's for freshmen.
Is that pee?
It's a sugary drink. I'm going to taste it for myself.
I'm not gonna lie, they don't look that bad.
Clean their plates before returning them. With a diet lacking in protein, many likely suffer from nutritional deficiencies. Before starting our interview,
they'll be fine. They'll survive. Do you know how expensive it would be to give them all chicken? That's probably why.
With an inmate, I want to show you one more place that is even more extreme than what you've seen so far.
Eating the same food every day is kind of terrible. Yeah, I imagine that would suck. But like, it probably still tastes really good. Oh no, I'm so fat, I feel like I'd be fine eating the same thing every day.
Isolation cell area. If inmates break a rule, they can be sent to these isolation cells according to the legislation. The law gives me the right to keep the prisoners in isolation for up to 15 days. These cells...
Alright, so now we know why they all fucking listen. Because they are mentally tortured with isolation. That's a pretty, like, cheap disciplinary... like a little thing, because you just get this like cement cell and just shove them in there, and it's dark, just them, nobody else. That is horrifying. That's horrifying. Isn't it crazy that just being like isolated like that actually like makes people crazy? Like, duh, but it's just kind of interesting. Like, why is that? It's just because we were just like biologically developed to be so social.
And identify who's inside. We serve food here, and we also use this space to put handcuffs on them before opening the door to move them from here to their cell.
Welcome to the isolation cell. If an inmate misbehaves,
looks cold
this
as
is where
fuck.
he ends up. He won't know the time or how much longer he'll be kept inside. For days or even weeks, he sleeps on this concrete bed without ever leaving. They are cut off from the outside world, left alone with nothing but their thoughts.
This is where they supply their water. There's a water basin here. They take their water here, and this is where they pee.
The basin for drinking water and the toilets are located side by side. The toilet looks recently used and dirty, suggesting that this cell has recently...
I don't know, that guy was cracking up when he fucking said, like, narrated that. The cell looks recently used. I know this man wanted to say, someone shit in the toilet, but he can't say that.
been used. The only light they have is this little
recently
hole
been
that lets
used.
the sunshine in. This openness is also the sole source of fresh air.
What is the most challenging thing
That's
about
insane.
isolation room, according to you?
Inside, you don't even see your hands. So when someone is isolated, it is necessary for them to have something, a book, anything, to keep their mind clear. But here, they don't have access to any of that. No matter how tough a criminal is, this kind of isolation breaks them. This is necessary for the type of offenders that we have here. People who once played God.
Oh, for sure, because these people are mentally insane. Like, they have to be some sort of, like, I bet, like, a good amount of them just, like, just grew up that way, grew into that, fell into that. But, like, that does something to you if you, like... Yeah, the kid from the last video needs to go to this prison.
God, by deciding who would live and who wouldn't live, deserve the worst punishment. We don't show them mercy. They can ask for forgiveness, and may God forgive them. But here, justice must be served for so many victims, and it's the least they deserve.
Now we're going to interview the inmate known as Psycho. He has a 34-year criminal history, and has spent the last 25 years as a high-ranking member of an organization.
He must be
10
psycho.
Minutes. You only have 10 minutes.
12 guards are barely enough to ensure the safety around this inmate.
Remove the mask.
What is your name?
My name is Marvin Ernesto Medrano Vasquez.
How old are you?
I'm 41 years old.
You don't look 41.
You know, he looks pretty normal. I mean, like, he doesn't have any face tattoos. This is the most dangerous guy. Maybe because he doesn't have any face tattoos, it's, like, easier for him to, like fuck with people because he just looks, like, pretty normal. Like, this looks like a normal guy.
You look younger, like 35.
That's a good thing that you told me because I feel old.
Can I see your tattoos?
I'm at 13.
When did you join this crime organization?
In 2004, but I started my
Shit!
criminal record since I was 11 years old.
See, like they just grow up into it.
How did you first become involved?
When
It's always the
somebody's
normal
born with
ones.
just a mom, and the mom is
What I'm
working.
thinking.
You look for the streets. You look for.
So, no daddy. I don't know what it is about people not having dads, bro. Why? It's always the ones without a father. I'm just kidding.
Somebody to help you out. I said, "Oh, my mom's poor. I need some shoes. I need some clothes," and I started.
He seems so normal. What did he do? He seems normal.
Robbing. Then I need a father figure because I didn't grow up with my father. And then I looked the group of gangs. Then I did a homicide, and I came right here to El Salvador, trying to change my life. But I seen that there were more gangs right here, and I started doing the same thing I did upstate. And I got locked up. I've always been one of them persons that wanted to accomplish the things that they put in their mind, and I accomplished everything I had to do right here. But I'm right.
Okay, I really don't think they need 10 guards for this guy. Like, okay, yeah, he killed a couple people, but he seems pretty chill. I mean, did they really need 10 guards? Like, I think they're being a little dramatic here. Like, I bet he's a dangerous guy, but, like, I don't think he's gonna do anything here. Because he's just kind of chilling and just, like, explaining his life story. I doubt this is the most dangerous guy in this whole prison. This is not the most dangerous guy in this whole prison. This seems like the most reasonable guy in the prison.
Right here, this is how the devil pays the people.
Is it true that to join this crime organization, you need to end someone's life?
Yeah.
But the first one must be one.
Wait, when he say he killed 50 people? When he say that? When he say that? When he say that? He said he killed 50 people?
Of your relatives, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He killed 50 people. Wait, go back.
Doing the same thing I did upstate, and I got locked up. I've always been one of the persons that wanted to accomplish the things that they put in their mind, and I accomplished everything I had to do right here. But I'm right here. This is how the devil pays the people.
Is it true that to join this crime organization, you need to end someone's life?
Yeah.
But the first one must be one of your relatives, right?
Yeah, because you got to
Wait, he killed one of his relatives?
gain territory for your gang. I lost my mom, my dad, my son, everything right here because of the gangs. When I could be with my family, hey, upstate, the United States, a better life. But, you know, we took wrong decisions, and this is the cause of this. That's why I tell the youth, hey, go to school, listen to your mom, listen to your dad. Don't live this life that we live right here. There's no way out.
How many people's lives have you ended? Is it 5 or 10? How many?
No, if you talk about what you used to do in the jails after, it probably get a few more than 50.
Wait, hold up.
No, if you talk about what listen to your dad, don't live this life that we live right here. There's no way out.
How many people's lives have you ended? Is it 5 or 10? How many?
No, if you talk about what you used to do in the jails after, it probably get a few more than 50.
He killed 50?
You gotta do it sometimes.
How did you become cold-blooded and merciless in time?
I can't really respond you with that question.
How do you feel about not seeing your family forever since you're in Sakat?
I feel bad because I seen my son the last time when he was 5 years old, and he's 21 years old right now. I want to see him. I want to tell him, hey, don't do the same things that your dad did. Look for a good life.
People who have fallen victim because of you will never see their loved ones again. You will also never see your family. How do you cope with emotions like missing someone?
I feel bad. Sometimes, like I tell you, I lay down on my bed and I think a lot of things, and sometimes I cry.
What is your motivation to stay alive here?
To one day change my life and look for God.
Boy, I'm sorry. I think it's too late. 50? Fucking 50 people? That's like a whole bus. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, I guess all you could do is hope at the end of the day. I'll give him that. That's bad, though. That's real bad. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Most other gang members who killed others, so it's not that bad, right? He said he killed 50!
In my life, and I tell God, hey, forgive me. forgive me because I did some things.
Okay.
What do you mean, God forgive me because I did some things? You did 50 things. 50 different things. Okay. Well, at least he's turning to God. It's just a little late. Just a little bit late. Just a little.
Finally, we see the sunlight. Honestly, Secar is a place you will never wish to end up in, even as a visitor. But for the people who victimized Salvadorans, it is now their forever home. These criminals took the innocent people's right to live, and now they're paying for it. The Salvadoran government's message is clear. Crime is no longer tolerated and the punishment is severe.
El Salvador once had the highest rate of lives lost due to widespread chaos. During its peak, 104 out of every 100,000 people lost their lives in a single year.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty fucking bad.
Previous administrations agreed to a truce with these groups, but this couldn't bring lasting order. Although the current government's methods are controversial, by 2023, the number dramatically dropped to 2.4 per 100,000 people, placing El
What? Wow.
Salvador among the safest countries in the world for the first time.
So far, the results are undeniable. Peace has returned to the neighborhoods. But what about those who were wrongfully imprisoned? Is it true justice or way to control chaos? Are we seeing a lasting solution or just a temporary fix? For now, the answer remains unclear and the world continues to watch. Thank you for watching this documentary. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Ruhi Chenet was here.
Oh fuck, I didn't mean to click on his channel. What the fuck? Oh, let's watch this one.
Never leave your dog in a hot car, or this might happen.
Wait, they left the dog in the car?
They arrived and they could get started on the rescue.
Is this in Florida?
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Let me stop skipping.
Florida responded to
America is 7 out of 100,000. Yeah, America, we're alright. I don't know, we're kind of lacking in a lot. I feel like we got the spirit, but we kind of lacking in a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So why is my Wi-Fi booty buns tonight?
He looks a little angry. Yeah. Hi. Hi.
Poor baby.
Okay. I'm gonna get your name in just a second, okay?
How about we just break the fucking window open? How about that? El Salvador is very safe. Like 10 years ago, the president mandated sending people to prison and getting gang tattoos. It's a safer place now, but who knows if it's sustainable. It's definitely so expensive. I don't know. I mean, it's working.
The officer tried running the vehicle's plates and asking around, but he simply couldn't find out whose car it was, making it impossible to contact the dog's owner. Time was of the essence, but there was one thing stopping the officer from rescuing the dog himself: its breed.
What's a pit bull?
I did. It's not coming back to anybody. That's why I couldn't give you a name of the resident. So, I mean, how many people do you think you have living here or staying here right now? We can. I don't want to do that just yet. I can do it. It's not a problem. What I'd like to do is try and find this owner. But that dog is also a pit bull, so if I break the window and it jumps out and starts attacking people... The reason I'm concerned is it's a pit bull, and if the dog jumps out and starts attacking people, we have animal services. Animal services is already coming. Animal services is already coming. The dog is still panting. Right? I'm trying to look... I got you. I'm trying to do what...
Dog racism. Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. Is he valid for that, chat? I don't know.
That's for the dog and us, right? Please keep calling.
After waiting a bit longer, animal services finally arrived and they could get started on the rescue.
Hi, so, we're on the tag's not coming back to anybody. They're inside actually trying to get a hold of whoever. Doors are locked. The dog is panting and drooling all over the place, but it's a pit bull, so I didn't want to break it before you got here.
Oh my god, he's starting to go down. Yeah, that's not good. He's starting to go down.
So, do you want to get something that we can, because I don't know if he's going to attack or not, so, yeah, try to do it.
And they don't know whose car this is?
They don't know whose car it is. It's not coming back to anybody, so I think we should break it, at least get some airflow through there.
Yeah, me too. Okay, maybe open the back window. Back window, maybe.
Do we have
Because he's going down. He's not good. He's, you know.
You ready?
Yeah, are you going to break it?
Yep.
So,
He's on that side right now. Let's break this side.
I'll break the window. Just break it like that.
Bro, the cameraman need to do a better job of like staying still.
It's okay, buddy. Yeah, he's drooling, so. Yeah, well, I mean, he's breathing, so.
Can I take him home?
They will probably have to take him first.
She said, "Can I take him home?" This lady's doing a good job.
In Florida, it's not a crime to leave a dog inside of a car alone. Of course, that's unless the animal is suffering. In that case, the offender could be charged with animal cruelty. This particular offender would be lucky to get off with just a broken window.
Let me see him.
Alright, come on, buddy.
I'm streaming! Seems like a really cute dog, though. Personally, I don't think I could ever have a pit bull, but you know, there's people they know how to handle them. They know what to do. Me, I feel like it would eat my face off. That's just me, though.
I'm sorry, we just.
They are cute, though. The thing of a lot of them, it's not their fault. It's just the breed is just bred to fucking just chow down on you. Like their jaws just lock. It's not even really their fault. Like they're just beasts. But hey, people that got pit bulls, they wouldn't hurt a fly. You know, it just depends on the dog.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of blood. I don't know if you want to check the feet once you get to wherever you're going. That's a good boy.
It's the only cold water I have. I have other water.
The owner eventually returned and explained to the officers that he was driving a rental. He claimed that he had left the AC running but ventured too far.
First of all, you're smoking weed in a rental. And your dog's in a rental. I don't think you can have dogs in rental cars. I can't imagine how much fucking money that's gonna be. That sucks.
From the vehicle with the
Rentals are already so much fucking money. Gosh, I went to Vegas and the car rental company was so goddamn annoying. Like, they don't tell you the second fees before they give you the fees, so it's like annoying. It was annoying.
Key fob, causing it to switch off. Animal Services issued him 2 citations and gave him back his dog. Our next case takes us to a Walmart parking lot on South.
I mean, it seems like he just made an accident. Like, he just made an accident, but that's still kind of fucked up.
Apache Road, Las Vegas. On the 22nd of July, 2021, officers were called to the scene by an employee who noticed 3 dogs looking distressed inside a hot car. The car belonged.
But to be honest, if they had given the dog to the shelter, I'm not gonna lie, probably would have been put down. So it's probably better just to give it back to the guy. Like, cause I doubt pit bulls get like adopted often at the shelter.
Belonged to 62-year-old Yen Sia, and she had left her 3 dogs to go shopping. By the time officers arrived, the dogs were fighting for their lives.
Even with the window down? Oh, and it's a pug. They already fucking fighting for air. Their fucking respiratory system don't even work, bro. Oh, that honestly, that makes this worse. Because pugs already can't breathe. Pugs already can't not breathe. I cannot stress this enough. Like, imagine if someone just fucking punched your nose in. Like, You know the cartoon Invincible? Imagine if the Invincible, well, also, honestly, you'd probably get decapitated. Imagine your nose just got, like, fucking smushed in like Play-Doh. That's basically what a pug's respiratory system is. If someone just pushed your face in. I don't know. I don't really think that's needed.
But it's not really cold. Do you have water with you? Yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh. Oh, poor baby. Okay, can we speed this up? Like, we can edit this, huh? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I was a cop, I would just fucking pick it up. I don't think this potato roll is gonna fucking bite you or run away. I think you're fine. I don't even think, like... I don't think the little harness is necessary. I know they're trying to do by the book and be safe. Honestly, they probably don't want him to run away. That's probably why they got that on. They're just being good. It's just me, I would be impatient. I would just fucking take... I would have one in one hand. I thought there was 3 of them, though.
Inside the car were 2 pugs, both aged 13 and 10 years old. In the back was a 4-year-old German Shepherd. Jens Sia had left them inside the car for 25 minutes. The dogs were in seriously rough shape, especially the oldest one. He had difficulty standing and was panting heavily.
Oh, baby. Oh, poor babies. Sorry, I'm just speeding this shit up, because...
They were clearly in need of immediate medical attention. However, when Jens Sia returned to her vehicle, she seemingly wanted to take them home with her.
Yeah. Hey, Sarge.
Girl, fuck no!
He has to get to a vet, like now. You want animal control to take him? He's gonna die. Yeah. No, man.
He's gonna die. Okay, sorry. That was funny because it was sped up. He's gonna die!
Yeah, you're not allowed over there. You're not allowed over there. Will you take him to a vet? Well, you have to determine the situation. Yeah, I agree. No, so you should go home. Yeah, I want to see what the... So she's saying that 100% with this pug, if he doesn't get to a vet like right now, he's gonna die. So can you guys take him? Because she says she just wants to go home with him. Yeah, that's right. So, if you want, I can take the dog to a vet. Do we have like an LVPD vet dog?
The dogs were quickly taken to the vet. Unfortunately, it was too late for the 13-year-old pug. He suffered heat-induced seizures and was euthanized. The other 2 recovered.
Oh my goodness. That's fucked up. I mean... He was too... How old do how old, like, do pugs usually be before they die? That's still pretty fucked up.
Jens Sia was...
He probably had, like, another year in him. Another year or 2.
Booked into the Clark County Detention Center on 3 counts of willful malicious torture of an animal. She could face up to 12 years behind bars and up to $15,000 in fines if she's found guilty. Our next case takes us to Brevard County, Florida, where an arrest led to the rescue of several defenseless animals. On the 18th of August, 2021, a deputy on patrol noticed a small dog in the back of a minivan. The dog was locked in a cage under direct sunlight, enduring 90-degree weather. The occupants of the vehicle, 65-year-old Marianne Gattuso and 75-year-old Russell Kopf, were immediately ordered to release the dog.
You stay right here, lady. That's a lawful order. You stay right here. You stay right here. He can wait a second. He can wait a second. Nobody's going anywhere until I get somebody else with me. You understand? Yes or no? You understand? Yes or no? Because you don't like to listen. People don't like to listen, get yelled at. You understand? Because that dog was in the back of that car. When I drove by, I saw you put him in there almost an hour ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. I had water there and he was completely fine.
The windows are ventilated, sir. You are abusing your authority. You're going to, guy. So sit down, sir. You're detained for my investigation. You want to talk? Now you're detained.
This officer is how I be fucking acting. You left that fucking dog in the car. You fucking listen to me, okay? This doesn't... What the fuck?
I'm a Christian. I'm a priest.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
Of the gospel of Jesus. I was being nice to you over there earlier, too. Oh, that was you, sir? Yeah. Okay. Well, you had no right to do what you did there, okay? We are trained and licensed security officers. We are, I serve in 3 branches of the military, man. I serve God and I serve people, and I love you. And I serve dogs, too. You think Sheriff Ivy would love me to come up and just ignore this? You think that's going to happen? There is no danger. You think I'm going to ignore a freaking dog in a 100-degree car? None. I said stay over here, lady.
Gattuso continued to ignore the officer's orders.
I said stay over here, lady.
I told you to stay here. You got 3 seconds. Did I tell you to wait?
I want to talk to the doors.
You obviously can't understand anything I'm saying. Sir. Get back under that tree.
You obviously can't understand anything I'm saying.
Right now.
Right. So, folks, Don't put your hands on me.
You need to listen.
Stop. Be careful, Marianne. Stop putting your hands on me.
Give me that. Give me the
No, do not. You're hurting me. Stop. You take the dog. You don't want to arrest me. Stop.
Did he just slap her? Okay, that's fucked up.
Me. Stop. You take the dog. You don't want to arrest me.
It looked like he slapped her.
Stop it. Give me that
I will
dog.
punch you in the face. Do not strike her.
Okay, that's fucked up. Okay, calm down.
You don't want to arrest me, you miserable thing. Stop it. Give me that
I will
dog.
punch you in the face. Do not strike.
Okay, he gotta chill. He gotta chill. He gonna lose his job over this shit.
Get her off of me. Marianne. Marianne, stop, honey. Stop. Stop. Cooperate. Cooperate with him. Okay. No, I'm not taking him. He's holding on to him.
Okay, give him
Come here.
the dog.
Let go.
And I will...
Let go. There's not a negotiation.
Don't yell at me. Okay, just... Hey, stop it, officer!
Please stop.
I'm not resisting you.
Yes, you are.
I
Come around.
am not resisting you. You stop it, sir. You're hurting me. Stop. You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
God damn it. Get off of me.
Get off of me. What? You're using me. I'm not doing anything. Stop it.
What is wrong with you?
Who the fuck is this random man? Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm not doing anything, sir.
Who is this guy? Where did he come from?
Stop. Give me your other hand.
Bro, both of them are pissing me the fuck off.
The angle is hurting me.
The animals have not been in danger. Give me the other hand right now.
Can you do me a favor?
No, I can't. Give me the other hand.
My ankle hurts. You're hurting me. My ankle is...
Bro, why does he keep saying he's gonna beat her? That's crazy. Like, what the fuck? He gotta chill. Like, do they not have anger management classes for these motherfucker? What do you mean you're gonna beat her? That's just not needed. Like, okay, restrain her, whatever, but like, what do you mean you're gonna fucking beat her, fucking punch her face? That's insane.
It's on the cement. You're hitting me, Rat.
At this point, she's well beyond the threshold of resisting arrest, and the officer has to pull out his taser to bring the struggle to an end.
Stop
It's hurting me. It's hurting me.
Marianne.
My ankle hurts from you, Rat.
Is he gonna tase her fucking face?
There you go. Got it.
It's hurting me.
Give me the other hand. She's not abusing the
I'm
animal.
not.
Give me the other hand.
Teasing me.
Give me the other hand.
Control me.
Give me your other hand.
Stop.
You got 3 seconds.
Who the fuck? Oh, that's the police.
Shut up. Stop. I have the right to freedom of speech. You don't.
You're hurting me.
You guys, I beg you guys. But you turn around.
I can't.
Get on your belly. You understand?
Oh my goodness.
Get on your belly. Keep going too. Keep going too. You're 10-15 too. Where's dog? It's their dog.
How bad does it hurt to get tased?
Marianne Gattuso and Russell Kopp were both arrested and placed in the back of a squad car. However, the arrest wasn't over just yet. As the officers searched the minivan, they uncovered the true extent of their animal abuse. Inside the bug-infested vehicle were 8 cats stacked in 5 carriers, and yet another dog crammed inside the steaming hot minivan. The animals were rescued, and the pair were charged with 10 counts of animal abuse and
Okay, that's pretty fucked up. Why do they have so many fucking animals in their car?
resisting arrest. They're looking at up to 15 years behind bars.
That's pretty bad. Okay, maybe that was warranted then. I don't know. Maybe she should get punched. But still, that he didn't know that though. Is this Las Vegas?
Raul Carbajal, and he's about to go to prison for willfully, knowingly, and intentionally torturing a defenseless 3-month-old husky. On the 20th of July, 2022, security at a Las Vegas hotel and casino spotted a husky locked inside a car under 113-degree weather for more than 2 hours. There was no air conditioning, food, or water, and her mouth was bound shut with electrical tape. Luckily, security managed to get the dog out of the car through it.
Wait, how the Oh, thank you for rating. How did it breathe if it had tape on his mouth? That doesn't make any sense. Like through his nose? Do dogs breathe through their nose? I think bear. Yeah, dogs definitely breathe through their nose. Because bear, when he breathes in, he's like. Sometimes he sounds like that.
When the police arrived.
He likes to take deep breaths when he wants my food.
Alright. Right there.
He was all with a lot of saliva.
Yeah.
And he like ventilating, like he wasn't able to breathe.
Here come the owner, sir.
The owner?
Are you the owner of this vehicle? The Mercedes? Yes. Alright.
Mercedes?
Put your hands behind your back. Palms together. Palms together. Don't interlock your fingers.
How could you ever hurt such a cute little puppy? The fuck? He got blue handcuffs?
You have a husky inside the vehicle? Any weapons on you, sir? Any ID on you? Marriage 131, yes. Back in my vehicle. Stand right here. Don't move. Have a seat. You're going to jail on a felony, willful endangerment of an animal. You realize how hot it is outside? You have the vehicle off, windows up, and you have tape around your dog's mouth.
Oh, he slammed that door.
Hundreds of dogs die every year from car heat-related illnesses, and about 1 in 7 dogs affected by heat-related illnesses die from the condition. Luckily, this little husky wasn't turned into a statistic. She has since been adopted by a loving family. As for her previous owner, Raul Carbajal, he was charged with willful, malicious torture of an animal, a felony that carries up to $5,000 in fines, and between...
Why didn't he just, like, set it free or something? I mean, that's still fucked up to, like, abandon your dog, but to murder it?
1 to 4 years in prison.
I don't want to watch some bitch get pepper sprayed. Let's watch this one.
Here are 3 times entitled teenagers thought
I can't with this narrator. Here are 3 times entitled teenagers think they're above the law.
themselves as above the law.
Do you understand?
I actually don't think I do. Police brutality!
Bro, why is this so saturated?
You guys cannot do that. I can't do that. No, you can't.
Beginning with a 19-year-old woman who was a passenger of a vehicle which was pulled over going 70 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone.
He was asking how fast he was going. I didn't know what you said.
70. Hey, are you on probation? Yeah. Were you on probation? Not you. No. Were you on probation?
Not you. Why do you say it like that?
What's part of your stipulations?
No, literally some of the narrators are literally so random. Also, let me follow you back. Gothbotch. Gothbotch. Hi, Chrissy. What's up, Vigi? I just saw this today. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Why does it look like they saturated it?
No, not
My car is exactly. You're in my fucking car.
Is this guy high?
Yo. What, man? You want to search me? Yeah. Here, hop out. Can we both hop out? Oh, it's one at a time, man.
Upon contact with the driver, cops ask him to exit the vehicle as his probation stipulations allow officers to search him. However, this noticeably intoxicated passenger frequently barges into conversation when it has nothing to do with her. This is something we'll see continue long throughout this encounter.
Why didn't she?
I just putting my legs up. Okay? That's it. Just my legs. Just my legs. Alright? Look, just my legs. Okay?
Do you guys have weed in the car? Because as soon as you open the door, I get it.
So my car always.
Well, yours is expired, so.
No, mine ain't expired.
Mine's expired?
Yeah.
It's just renewed.
No.
Her ID?
No, actually, do you want to check
Jake,
mine?
what did you say?
No. Do you want to check mine?
I didn't ask for yours. I'm talking
You
to him.
said mine was expired.
I didn't say anything about you.
You just did.
My goodness.
Anything about
She's
you.
just like digging
I don't even know
herself
your
a
name,
hole.
So why would I talk about anything you have to do with?
Whatever.
She just seems like one of those like naturally sassy people, you know?
Shut up.
As is obvious, tensions between the
And she must be like on something, so she's just like extra sassy. That's gotta suck. That's gotta suck.
driver and the passenger continue to rise. And it seems like passengers in the back seat are also getting fed up with her behavior.
Why does bro right here look sunburnt?
I'm not getting out.
Well, just get in there and close the door. Get in the car and close the door. Get in there and close the door.
Is there lightning in the back?
Because I'm telling you to.
Taya, stop. Get in the fucking car.
Get in the car and close the door. I'm not going to tell you again. You understand?
Actually, I do.
Put your feet inside the
Messing
car.
with the sergeant.
Now. Get in the fucking car, bro. Inside the car. Now. Get in the car. Now. No. Stop. We're not doing it. I'm telling you, we're not doing it.
Get off me.
Listen. Listen. Stop.
Okay, we get it. She's gonna get arrested. They're always so annoying once they get arrested.
And not actually that she wants to stretch. Amidst rising tension between all parties, the woman was about to tip everybody over the edge.
She went to go drive?
You ain't driving.
No, that's why I'm driving.
Hey.
Don't you drive.
You know what? You're about to go to jail for DUI. Get out of the get out of the driver's seat now.
Of the seat.
Get out of the car now.
Get in the driver.
Oh my goodness. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. How does that even happen? Bro got out. He's like, sorry, I'm not fucking dying today. I'm not dealing with this.
I didn't do anything. I told you to get in the car. Hey, get in the car now. Get in the car. No. I didn't do anything. Why the fuck you guys drive? I didn't do anything. I'm not even racing.
Well, I don't think she would have really drove away, and it seems like another attention grab. She sure got the attention she sought out and was arrested and charged with disorderly intoxication and resisting without violence. While drunk teens that attention seek are annoying, it's not common we see them fight with officers. In April 2022, officers were dispatched to a convenience store in regards to an intoxicated female passed out in her vehicle in Weston, Wisconsin.
Hi, what's your name?
Yeah, we're willing to, she was parked, but she was asleep. We are willing to take her to our house.
Right. Do you know her?
We are willing to take her to our house? What the fuck?
How do you guys know?
Yeah. We'll take her to my apartment if we just put her in my car.
What?
And then we'll be there.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing?
We're just taking her to our apartment.
Okay.
That's okay.
What? I can't understand. I can't understand you.
We're just taking her to her apartment if that's okay.
Taking who?
Her.
Okay. Did you guys find her in the back? Was she in the back?
She was in the back.
Was she like laying down?
Yeah.
Or... Alright, let me go talk to her real quick.
Once getting a backstory of the situation, the teen is noticeably drunk.
What is she? Okay, these people need to be put on some sort of list. What do you mean? We just want to take her to our apartment. What?
And her speech is making no sense. The officer notes this and would attempt to gather her ID.
Do you have your ID on you, Anna?
I do. Just give me a second. I'm an ID. Just can't.
Well, I'd want to...
Just give me a second.
Oh, them DUI. That's pretty bad.
Okay.
I know, I will. Just give me a second.
Well, why do you need the door closed?
Your commentary is hilarious. Thank you, pots of gold.
Can I have the door closed, please?
Why do you need the door closed?
So I can get my ID.
You can get your ID.
She's so drunk.
Your ID. I want your ID.
You're making me my eyes closed.
What's that?
You're making me my eyes closed.
Have you been drinking alcohol?
I need my eyes closed.
Why do you need your eyes closed?
Because I can't hear them anything else.
You
Heal?
can't what?
Hear them anything else.
You can't hear them?
Yeah.
You can't hear your eyes.
I can't hear my ID.
You can't.
Okay, maybe this girl's more than drunk. What? Or maybe I've just never been that intoxicated. I was in ad land, just got back. I'm so sorry. I literally wish I could turn ads off, but I don't think I can.
You don't need to hear.
Can I? I should look that up.
My ID, I just need to know that it's there.
Despite denying being under the influence, she states she can't hear her ID, which is what a totally sober person would say. Alas, the officer will try to offer help to the woman, but she'd only become more incoherent.
Okay. Anna, what have you been taking tonight?
Nothing.
I want to know because I want to get you the help you need.
No.
Are you diabetic or are
I have
you...
nothing taking tonight, but I need to be quiet.
Well, how about you work on getting your ID out for me?
Then find me.
Huh?
Then find me.
What? I can't understand you.
Find me.
Can you just find your ID for me? Is it in your purse?
Shut my door for me?
No, I'm not shutting your door.
Then I won't find it for you.
Anna, can you let me get your ID out?
No. I need him to find my ID.
Then let me help you.
Oh my goodness.
Shut my door, please.
You don't need your door shut to find your ID.
Yes, I fucking do, you bitch.
Okay, look it.
He's being an idiot.
No.
I need my door shut
Hey,
to shut
hold
my
on.
ID.
We don't disrespect. We don't disrespect them.
He's being an idiot. No. Then why can't...
He's being an ID idiot. I don't know. I kind of love her though. She kind of funny as fuck. But the cop is being super fucking nice. I'm not even gonna lie. Not that he should be mean. I mean, well, how did she get there? Did she drive there drunk? I don't know. I have a lot of questions actually.
Hey, we don't do that. We don't do that.
There's no reason to shut your door, honey. Just get your ID.
Why? Can we shut my door, please, then?
You're gonna get arrested.
She continues to make excuses about needing her door shut to find her ID and would eventually start becoming aggressive, striking the officer in his genitalia.
Okay, that's pretty bad. I don't really like her as much.
Okay, we don't need to be screaming like that, okay? I'm trying to help you.
Fuck you! I don't fucking like you!
Okay, that's fine.
Can you go find my sister? Go look for her!
Alright.
Go look for her!
Get out of the car.
Go look for her.
Hannah, get out of the car.
No, go look for her.
I'm not going to look for your sister.
Yeah, you fucking are. Go look for her.
Where would she be?
Exactly, go look for her. Stop.
This video would haunt me for the rest of my life if this happened. This is pretty bad.
Stop grabbing.
Let me go. Let me go.
Stop kicking.
Let me go.
Stop kicking.
Let me go.
Knock it off.
Let me go. Let me go.
Stop resisting. You're just making it worse.
Please let me go.
Back on the seat.
Please let me go.
After a tense struggle getting her into the patrol car, she then began banging her head off the car divider and kicking both the seat and the door.
Holy shit. What is she on? She can't just be drunk. She can't just be drunk. Oh, Itmar, did you just get... Is Itmar here? What'd she do? I think she drunk drived.
Jesus. Hey, stop. Stop it. That was an interesting video. She's hitting her head again.
Stop.
They can't just, like, put a seatbelt on her.
Doing that.
Hannah, you gotta sit up. Knock it off. Stop doing that. You're gonna make it worse for yourself. Knock it off.
Once finally having the team restrained, she's hauled off to the jail and would remain uncooperative with jail staff, even going as far as biting them.
So she's wrapped up in a couple seatbelts right now. I got seatbelted in random places from both sides, so I'll start with that side. But...
All right, Anna, let's go. We're gonna go this way. Sit back. Please, Anna. Sit back. I've got a wheelchair for you. Come on. Hey, do not fight me.
I'll bring the wheelchair out.
Oh, that's so bad. What?
Officer and resisting arrest. She was also given a citation for underage alcohol consumption. If you thought this case was bad, you've not seen when a teen drives drunk and fights officers. In April 2022...
Okay, I think I'm done with these videos, chat. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's literally almost 11. I've been streaming for like 4 hours. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great night. I've seen people who do way worse sober. I've seen that too. It's pretty bad. Thank you all. Hope you guys have a great night. I'm gonna get going. I'm probably gonna eat something because I got hungry. But